There we go. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to Roll Hit Die Presents Dungeons with Veterans, where I, Dan Latham, also known as Shafted Cigar and some social media platforms, is the Dungeon Master to this homebrew game that's a filter of things I thought up of and things I've picked up from games, books, and you name it. So don't expect to find everything I do in a book somewhere. And Serge just rolled a natural one.
Oh, that went through. Okay, I didn't think that went through already.
All you have to do is install the API and it works immediately.
I didn't expect it to do that right away. Okay, that is... I thought I had to install it. I just clicked it. Okay, that works.
All right, so apparently we have some new things that people are trying out. Going with somebody we're not sponsored with, which I'd love to have that one day. But for those that we do deal with, we have Roll20 is where our maps and our miniatures are all shown so my players can see what's going on and that you viewers at home can actually get an idea of what's happening of this train wreck we call a game. Also, GUI rewards and such that are given out at the beginning of the game and at the end of the game, and some of the items that are given that you guys can spend some of those beautiful points you earned while watching our stream, are brought to you from a company called GUI Cube, who is our sponsor for our Friday night games as we do the Red Star Rising campaign, which is currently on hold because we're letting Tara run a small campaign which started off as a one-shot and is now gone into, I think, week 3 will be this Friday. So she's already fallen down the rabbit hole and there's no telling how far that'll go. On top of that, let's see. Nope, no sound effects other than my own stupid sound effects. Is there an announcement I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing an announcement. Well, anyway, we will continue with a recap for last session by one of my players in a moment, but first, let's find out who we have playing with us tonight. Starting right below me, we have Serge, who is rolling another natural one.
My name is Curtis Ross. I am playing Surge, playing with a new thing that I was just told about. Yeah, I'm a Shifter Druid, Circle of the Moon, about to find out how much chaos we can cause tonight with these orcs.
Following him is Sergeant Rock.
I'm Fritz Neufeld, retired Air Force reservist, and I'm running Sergeant Rock as a World War II soldier who has found himself in this D&D land. He is convinced that all bad guys are just Nazis and that his Eldritch Blast is an M1 rifle.
Following Sergeant... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Next up.
Okay. Corporal Punishment.
I am Christy, former U.S. Army Reserve and U.S. Navy, playing Corporal Punishment, the Tiefling Paladin, with her alicorn, Fred.
Following Corporal Punishment and Fred, we have Brother May I.
Hello, I am playing Brother May I, the party's cleric and other things. I am former Air Force, and it's been a long day. Mark Scott, Brother May I, Air Force, blah, blah, blah. Go ahead.
Last, but certainly not least.
Oh, yes. Air Force, blah, blah, blah. My name is Todd Meekum. I play Dux, the meat shield for the group, even though I'm only half as tall as them, so they got a duck to get behind me. But...
and expert trap finder.
Yes. Yes. I do tend to find them all.
Nothing
and
traps
survive
better
them all.
than a raging little man that runs right through it.
But yeah, we'll see what kind of trouble we can cause now that I don't have an Eldritch Blast to support me anymore.
No, it's still there. You're just not running it.
Oh, right. I'm not behind the trigger.
All right. So, without further ado, who would like to give me a recap of last week's session for a nice GUI reward?
I think Sergeant Rock should give it.
The guy who wasn't there. Yeah, I'm out.
Oh, no. Sergeant Rock, Sergeant Rock that played last week will give it. And so, yeah, we were going through and fighting these giants. And well, I hid in the back, so I didn't really see much through the trees. But I did see a little bear thing run up and start jumping on their necks and, like, chopping at him and stuff, and then they smashed him, and he got beat up pretty bad, but at the same time, he always survives. I don't know how he does it. Anyway, and then I jumped closer so I could see what was going on, maybe get a better shot. And then there was like this large, dark, black circle floating in the sky, and these two giants just sitting there looking stupid and like humming lullabies to themselves or something. I think that was Corporal Punishment's work. Maybe Brother May Eyes, I don't know, maybe both. And then we decided to take them one by one and worked our way across. And then Surge, he just disappeared like always. I don't know what he does. He just disappeared. And then the storm clouds started gathering in the sky, and these large fists of earth started climbing up, and it was just chaos. It was like being back in Nazi Germany when we came on the beaches in D-Day. The ground just erupted all over the place and swallowing people. But we came out on top, killed the giants, looted their corpses, and took a bunch of money from them. But I don't know. They said giants, but to me they just looked like panzers.
Are we done?
He was almost Macho Man Randy Savage there for a second.
Oh yeah.
I'm a little disappointed though.
And then after we killed the giants, we started heading south, and Surge disappeared, and a big blue dragon. Well, actually, I guess there wasn't a blue dragon. Surge just turned kind of sideways and started floating in the air and flapping his arms or something, and started like flying around. It was weird. And then Ducks jumped on his back and flew off with him. And then, Corporal Punishment, she went with them, and I was stuck with Brother May I. A stinky warhorse had his butt right in my face. And we were trotting along, and I was talking to Corporal Punishment for a while. She was giving me updates, and then she got too far out, and I lost communications with her. But then they came flying back really fast, saying that there was a bunch of orcs up ahead, and that we were going to have to fight them or something. But they didn't want us to ride on our horses because they'd be too slow. So we climbed up on Surge, who was flying in the air. I don't know how, but somehow I was like floating behind his feet still. And then and then May I got up behind Corporal on her horse, and then they decided that Ducks was going to slap our horses and our donkey to get him to run up to town so we could have him later. Unfortunately, he slapped him, and they decided to run straight at the orcs. So we got to see them get eaten by orcs. Unfortunately, I was really kind of growing attached to that donkey. Poor Don Quixote. Anyway, and then now we're flying towards town, and I think we're going to set up a ambush on the trail so that the orcs can't get past. Does that about sum it up, Ducks? Yeah, I think that about sums it up.
I'm disappointed in you. I'm highly disappointed in you.
But you forgot about Shakespeare.
Where was that last week?
Yeah, I did it a little bit.
What happened?
I did it a little bit.
Yep.
Give me a D20. Not too bad. 5. I like it when you guys.
It's gonna be a good
20s,
one.
Though. I like it when you guys do the 20s though.
See, I want to get 5, and I'm hoping to get that legendary card.
Disadvantage
Gain a level.
on an attack roll.
Advantage?
Yeah. Yes, advantage.
I thought you said disadvantage. I was like,
I did, but there is no disadvantage
Okay.
in this deck. These are rewards, not punishments. So.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are heading.
I got to give advice. I got a thunderstorm rolling through. Probably
You're not
nothing
the only
will
one. I got one just trying to kick up out here too. So if we do cut out all of a sudden, that's probably because storm's on either one of our sides. So that's a heads up for anybody who's out there watching. So you guys have got all your characters up here at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But you said you flew past the orcs as they ate your horses.
Yeah. We distracted them. Now they stopped advancing at least because they're eating like horse skewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to start a fire to cook it, so that gives us more time to set everything up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, my skeleton took out like half of them before they killed them. So
I know, it's amazing. It's not like he got turned to dust in a second at all.
No, not at all. All right, so let me go to the map.
I mean, he went in there, thunk.
Yeah, I don't think he lasted very long whatsoever.
Oh, we forgot to mention that
What's
Sergeant
this
Rock
You
started
forgot to
us.
mention.
Yes, Sergeant Rock forgot to mention about his Shakespearean reliquary that he had started. I don't know. It was pretty
New
impressive.
tradition for the briefings. So Army Field Manual 1-1 only has so much material in it, so now he's having to come up with some other inspirational material. And his favorite teacher in high school taught Shakespeare.
Congratulations there, Fritz, for Todd changing your opening speeches there.
Whole paradigm.
All right, so if you guys are flying past, there's an open field between the city and the wooded area, and right now I have it all cleared out for you, so move your characters down there.
This is an open field?
It is now.
Wait. I see goons right here. Look at this guy. It's a goon.
Where?
We have to go all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah, because we were flying over, and I
Yeah,
literally saw
we're
all
down by
of them.
we're down past the river, or where the river
Yeah.
used to be, I think.
Yep, because
Well,
they
I'm
were
just-
all trying to hide when we were coming past, and I saw all of them because I rolled stupid high or something.
Mm-hmm. You
Ollie,
rolled
this
a natural.
is a veteran eyes. I am impressed. I like really big maps.
Oh, that's right. You weren't here to see all the goons and such the other day. All right, so with that, you guys have had ideas, I'm sure, throughout the week, maybe discussed a few things. You wanted to make arrangements before they arrive. So first of all, we're going to find out how long it's going to take for them to arrive.
Mm-hmm. Yep, because we were flying over them, and they were like 20, 30 from the city, but we're at the edge of the trees in an open field.
They also got distracted eating a horse. We don't know how long that takes.
Were they like Marines? You know, the Marines have a special word for the Air Force.
Sorority?
Yeah, the Air Force call them.
So any of our Marine brothers and sisters out there that are currently watching us,
Oh, yeah,
fine
don't
at
give
your
him my
expense, and I apologize. His name is Fritz, and if you want his address, I don't have it.
Oh.
That's funny.
Well, I just went down the wrong hole real quick. All right, let's see. How long you got? You got about 43 minutes.
What happened?
Okay.
You
Well,
think, actually, give me an insight check to verify that. I did say I was going to have you do that beforehand.
Okay.
Drew,
Insight
probably
check.
the only one that can do so for me.
Yep, I have advantage on a roll. I'll go ahead and use that. So let me roll insight twice if I can find it.
Guidance.
Hey, Dan,
and
can you,
guidance.
Can you center me on?
Okay, so
Where
let
are
me
you?
roll a d4 as well.
Is this you? That ain't you, is it?
I don't know who that is.
Well, I know what I rolled, but I'll roll it here because it's not coming through. So I rolled a 3. That's 2. I'll take the 2. That's fine. It doesn't show since you can't see my screen. So that's, for some reason, it went through as advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you said you had advantage on the roll.
I don't know why it came through like that, but I'll take it. So 19 insight.
Okay. So, yeah, you think you have probably approximately a little over half an hour.
Okay. Well, as we're flying back, I'm going to tell him that I
That's
think
Surge. That's not you.
that I got an idea that we might be able to figure out, and
So,
I'm going to tell him.
Sergeant Rock, pull your mini out from the side if you can, since I don't even see where you're at. That was Surge that I was moving around, not you.
Yeah. Yep, I can
Sorry,
tell. 'Cause I
Kurt,
didn't
go for it.
So I'm going to be talking to Duck, saying, I just realized that I may not be able to dig trenches, but I do got a spell that can stop him if we slow him down in the field, in the trees. And if I can dig a whole shit ton of holes as we're flying back, at the edge of the forest to try and hold him up, that may be something that can be done.
Okay.
And it looks like I have, what'd you say, about a half hour?
Your insight gives you about half an hour.
About half an hour. So 20 minutes to be safe, and then 10 minutes to set up, to prepare.
All right.
Maybe 25 if we're feeling a little frisky.
Okay. Does anyone have any kind of wood lumberjacking abilities?
I'm gonna start digging holes at the edge of the woods, working my way in.
All right, before we go any further,
Mm-hmm.
Sergeant Rock, you just gained advantage from Wajaria because you weren't here last week and they couldn't give it to you and they gave everybody else one.
Oh, well, thanks. I could use advantage. I'll mark my advantage marking place.
Dux, do you know how many bear traps we have?
We have 8.
8. Okay. So I was thinking setting those up in between each hole type deal and kind of cover it up.
I think we were talking about putting the holes right next to each other, right?
They were going to be a hole, 5 feet a hole.
Okay.
So if they wanted to come through, they would have to step in between holes, and I was going to do, like the stars on the flag where it's a
where
star,
it's like
a
you
star,
have
a star, a star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
do
like they'd have to zigzag. That's what I was looking for. And 25 minutes worth of digging. That's 1 minute is 5 holes. 10 minutes is 50. 20 minutes is 100. 25 minutes is 150. Is that right?
Sounds good to me.
I'm letting you do it.
125, I think.
125.
Well,
yeah.
You have the marker up there. Give me some holes.
Okay, and then in the meantime, I'm going to start felling trees and putting them on the outskirts, like on the edges of where the holes are, so that it will funnel them in towards the holes.
Okay.
Can you give me some of the map for the trees? Because I'm going to dig in the woods.
All right, will do. I'll unlock some of it for you.
So.
Would it help if I did like Tremors of the Earth
go.
or Booming Voice or anything like that to help out?
Okay. And I saw roughly where they were coming in at, so I will even my way with roughly where they are. And 125.
Corporal, I think that would be beneficial once we start fighting, especially once they start falling in. If you tremor the earth and they collapse on top of them, that would be really beneficial.
Okay.
But maybe we should hold off on that until we're actually fighting them and they start falling in.
All right, so you have.
It's going to take a long time, sorry.
Well, I mean, can't you make like one and then copy and paste them?
That's what I'm wondering if I can do.
You should be able to.
Should be able to do it,
yeah. Control.
And
nope.
Probably be easier if you could make it solid. Would that help?
Yeah, I can change the color of it.
There you go.
How do I copy Control C Control V?
Use your pointer. Drag it.
Pointer.
And then highlight it. When you highlight it, right click on it. It should give you an opportunity to copy. So you can pop out another one exact same size. If you get a couple in a certain area that you want to, you can highlight the entire area, do the same thing. And, copy 5 at a time, blah, blah, blah.
I'm having trouble copying.
Right.
It's right click. Because I have it selected.
Oh, I see them proliferating. Is it at the end?
Okay.
Can you move any of them?
I cannot move those.
Okay, so when you right click on it, doesn't give you a chance to copy?
Nope.
Well, I guess it's just me. All right.
Either.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's just gonna be every other. So maybe it'd just be easiest to. Ugh.
Why is it
freehand?
Pick that up? Well, now it's not even letting me pick it up. So.
That won't work.
Yeah, just do that. And you need to give me some rolls on felling some trees there, Ducks.
Yeah. What role do you want me to give you?
Let's see. Is this what you need?
Go on. Nature. Can you send it in the messenger group?
Discord?
No, the Discord would work too. Actually, yeah.
Should be in the Discord underneath.
Oh, there it is. I see it now. My computer's running slowly if I have Zoom open as well as.
Oh, so you're trying to pop it into another channel?
Yeah, so I'm gonna put it on my phone.
All right. So your camera's gonna go down for a second, come back up. You still should be good since you're the last camera on.
Okay.
What's the auras and spells for?
Traps. We got 8.
The bear traps.
Yeah.
Give me a survival trap. How many are you putting out?
We'll do all 8.
You'd be 8 survival checks.
Okay.
Because your ranger's no longer with you, and he's usually the one that sets them out.
1, 2, 3. How many is that so far?
So let's keep going this way.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go.
All right. You think they're all set pretty well. So lay them out for me.
All right. I'll wait till
yeah.
he.
Hold on. I forgot. I gotta let him in. That just screwed all the cameras up for a second.
Is there more forest I can get?
A little more. I will reveal it just a little more, but I need a perception check once you get a little closer up here.
Yep, I just have a few more. I think I have like 10 left. Okay, that's it.
Is there more forest I can get?
That's roughly all of it.
Who's
I
listening to the Twitch?
Sorry, it's off now.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
That pattern might enable them to stop and play checkers. They'll waste hours.
I know, right? That's what I'm hoping.
And I am thinking that I want to go out into like the middle area and challenge them to come and fight me, so that they fall into them as they're coming at me. But what did you want me to use to fell the trees?
Attack rolls. Where are you filling the trees at? I need to know.
Okay, so I am wanting to put the trees.
You're routing them into the holes, right? So you want to be over here.
I want to put them here.
Okay, so you're trying to lay out trees in that area?
And here. But I might only be able to get on one side, so.
The trees are proliferating. Grab those and throw them in.
Where do you want them? I don't know if I can give you permission to move them. Can I?
Can you see the green lines that I drew?
Nope, won't let me. Okay, yeah. So you're.
Yep, so it is 125,
So give
not
me
150. Perfect.
Many.
Give me let's see. Well, he's laying out 8 traps. Why don't you give me 8 attack rolls?
Okay.
And we'll see how well you fell these trees.
Is that 3, 6? Now, let me know if I need to move them to different locations. I'm just randomly placing them right now.
Well, I mean, place them where you want to place them, but remember, he's digging holes over there, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm going in behind them, and, you know. Okay.
Ah! That was a good first.
First hit, you fell the first tree. It's a decent slash. Takes you 2 hits, that tree comes down. Okay.
I have one more hole. Boop. Just counted all those just to figure out I had one left.
Okay, so there's 8 attacks.
All right, you got 4 good trees over there.
Okay.
Before you start hearing things, give me a perception to see if you actually hear any.
And instead, I'm just not laying them. I'm kind of doing like a crosshatch pattern, so that they would actually have to climb up over them instead of just jumping them.
Mm-hmm.
Perception.
Perception. I need one from Surge as well. All right.
All right. Let's see. Perception.
And I am in werebear form, so I'm using my nose to perceive them.
So that's 19
All right.
or 18. I don't know why it's rolling with advantage.
Mm.
Oh,
You
I
have to
know
go
why.
in and
Is
change
it
your
still
settings
clicked on
so it
the
rolls
advantage
normal.
in the roll 20 sheet?
It's not there. It's because my character, when I'm shifted, has advantage on those rolls. Insight, any wisdom-based roll, so it's the first one. But I'm not shifted like that right now.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
That's why that's doing that.
All right.
Because
1,
if I were
2,
to
3,
roll
4, 5, 6,
that,
7,
yep,
8. All
that
right.
is not something I have advantage on, so that was perfect.
5.
Do these holes pattern have any significant meaning at all?
I can't hit. Well, first of all, a couple trees are falling down because you're digging. Why?
that's awesome.
I can't click your damn traps.
Oh,
Wait, who laid them out?
It doesn't matter. It's still not letting me click it. It's wanting me to click all the map behind it. I know why. Because I'm a dum-dum. I'm on the DM's layer, not the token layer. That's why. All right.
do I need to move these traps?
Nope. You're good. I was on the wrong layer. So it was connecting with the back layer. So I was connecting with the map in the back.
So some of the trees fell down and are covering the area as well.
Well, with the way he dug every 5 feet, some of them will fall over. So I'm going to.
That'd be awesome, because then they jump the tree and fall in the hole.
Was it a
You
4?
got
All
this.
right, that's a 4. Once again, like I said, you believe you said them all correctly, okay?
Okay.
So disregard what you're seeing now.
Okay. Bye, tree. That's what it looked like.
All right, so I need that one there. And no, not you. I want this one. Lay you there. And we'll lay you here. So yeah, about 3 trees from all your digging do fall over. And your perception was a 19 or an 18, right?
18.
What's
That's
the
what I
It was
rolled.
29.
We just check in the religion roll?
I was just making sure the advantage was because of what I thought it was.
Copy that. But for those at home, you can tell Surge has no religion whatsoever.
What's religion?
All right, so
I have an
You
even
get-
better
Religion
performance.
uses intelligence.
you get perform like act.
-1. I got
So, by the
gotcha.
way, Rock has been back here. He's had a half hour to dig a pretty decent foxhole. He's got a grenade. He's been using his E tool for half an hour.
Okay.
Well,
copy
about minutes, and then he has to rest.
Brother May, you were putting out traps for the last whatever time period. Corporal punishment.
25
what were you
minutes-ish.
doing while? What were you? You were an Earth Elemental.
Me?
Yes.
I was a
No, he was a dragon.
little blue wormling.
Oh, the blue
15
wormling
foot
burrowing
burrow.
as a dragon. Copy that.
Yep, little blue
And
burrowing
that's
speed.
an hour. So
25 minutes worth of digging right there.
All right. So yeah, as you start to feel your wild shape give way, you do hear.
Not an hour. 6 hours for me.
Oh, never mind then.
It can last a long time.
Yeah.
I
But
think you
anyway,
dug your foxhole too far back, Rock.
I'm only getting.
Oh my
guys
gosh.
make it through. You guys can handle most of it, and if anyone gets through, though.
Okay, you're picking up the stragglers.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you digging back there after 25 minutes is up, and dig. And it's like, do you want anything? I'm just like standing there, like dig. I can't communicate.
There's a blue dragon wormling acting like he's digging next to you and looking at you questionably.
I think this foxhole's pretty complete. I'll cover him from back here. You can see he's drawing up range cards and arranging them in front of this foxhole.
Did you draw your terrain so you know what you're looking at? Did you sketch your battlefield?
Yeah. That's Chris said. He's doing all
Got
the
your line of sights and everything.
Fill the fire.
Corporal punishment. What were you doing while these knuckleheads were doing what they're doing?
Oh, I'm just flying around making sure nothing's sneaking up on us.
All right, won't you give me a perception check as well?
Okay, doke.
Serge, are you going to the front of the holes?
That's where I would have stopped. That's where I would have been digging. So I would have come back up and then realized that maybe they're getting too close
here, so that I can start guiding them, or at least start getting them to come towards me into the whole area.
All right.
You got the right flank, Sarge.
So you see nothing in the immediate area with your perception check, and you're not catching anything any further out because it is still dark and you only can see so far.
So I'm using smell for mine.
Yeah, and you're smelling...
Do I smell any horse meat?
No, probably none of that left after...
Maybe you're smelling Surge, though.
You might be smelling some horse meat. There's one flying above your head.
Hungry.
All right, so do you guys think you have your battlefield prepared enough?
Right in front of me, sir, or Rock, you have bonfire, right? Cantrip?
I do.
We'll set up like a little bonfire, like I'm setting up camp, a little tent, so they don't think we actually know they're right behind us.
Where do you want your tent?
We'll set the tent right about here.
So the tent up on the right.
On the right?
Yeah, so like over here. Oh, I have
where?
to get the pinger on. Over here, so that they'll come towards the tent, but through the holes to get to it.
Well, I think that was his purpose for having it over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see where you are. Okay, never mind.
Oh, you want it here?
Yeah.
Okay, so the green lines was for your trees earlier that you didn't get enough trees to cover that side.
No, I only got the trees on the right, not on the left.
All right, well, there's your tent.
Can you move that to the left of me just a bit?
Well, I mean, sure. Is that good enough, or do you want more? Maybe a little
more
right?
to the left. A little more to the left, and can you rotate it about 20 degrees? Counterclockwise.
Could you put a path down the middle with,
we need some shrubberies. We need a whole garden of shrubberies.
Ooh, could we have a dog too?
Half an hour.
And can you put the bonfire like towards the entrance of the tent?
Yeah, Rock got the bonfire covered. He can do create bonfire 60 feet out. So there's a little bonfire.
All the way back there in your tiny little hole.
Is that where you want your fire? Or should I move it a little to the left?
Go to the right.
A little to the left. That's actually, you have to go one. There we go.
Right there.
Yeah, right there. That's even better, actually. No, that's too far.
Nope.
Don't burn the tent. That's perfect.
Right there.
Perfect.
Do we need to rotate it too?
I mean, if you wouldn't mind.
Of course, Rock can only, it only lasts for a minute, so Rock has to keep casting it to make it incredible. But
all right.
I'm
it
just
only
checking
lasts
something
a
right
minute.
now.
Great. They're getting ready for the big AoE spells. All right.
Just checking something is all.
All right. So, is there any other preparations you would like to make? Any at all?
Does anyone have create light or like the light spell, like light cantrip?
I do, yes.
Can you light up one of the trees out in front of the holes so that it lights up where they're coming from, so that when they get close to us, we'll be able to see them coming, since it's getting dark?
Okay.
Maybe ruin their night vision. Like one of these trees, like this tree up here.
All right. Boom. I'll do light on that.
Okay. Apparently, Fritz is doing some adjustments. It's a nice chit you got there, Sergeant Rock. There we go. All right, we putting a light somewhere?
This tree right here, he's casting light on so it'll glow.
All right, well, bring out your bowl and put
a spell marker. We're just setting up camp, nothing major. What is like 20-foot bright?
Yeah, just makes a 20-foot bright light, and then if it gets another 20 feet of dim light.
Okay. About 25 minutes worth of preparations. That's what you got.
All right.
So you guys ready?
I think so.
I'm going to get down in one of these holes, and I'm going to drop my wormling form. I'm going to drop my wormling form and pass without a trace on myself. And I'm going to watch and wait for them.
Pass traces on anybody within 30 feet or just yourself?
Anyone within 30 feet that chooses to hide.
All right. And I'm assuming Dux is not hiding.
Nope.
Right.
So that's a...
In fact, Rock has pulled out his bent neck flashlight. He's got it set up here, so they'll see a light shining right out over here, too.
Yeah. And just as before everyone gets into their little thing, I will cast Beacon of Hope.
Oh, okay, so that's what that does.
What's it cover?
Okay.
Choose any number of creatures with range. For the duration, the target has advantage on wisdom saving throws, death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
And there's a range on that?
Within 30 feet of me, so...
Nobody.
Before we go to our points, that's what I'm saying.
It sounds to me like Sergeant Rock is staying in his hole, and
I'm in a hole now, just peeking out.
He loves bacon. He's going to come over as soon as he hears about that.
Like I said, before everybody runs to the hiding spot, I'll cast Beacon of Hope and then go back to sitting
you
by
call
the fire.
everybody in and say, "All right, everybody, Beacon of Hope," and then everybody goes back to their holes.
Yes.
And corporal punishment, you're still in the air?
I am, because I'm going to be prepared to do
well, since you're all preparing
earthquake stuff
to do whatever it is you wish to do,
Well,
we'll go ahead and get initiative rolls in place and see what happens.
I'm going to select my figure first.
That would be a good idea.
All right.
Yes.
And because I can, and why not, I have advantage on initiative that I need to get rid of because I have 2 of them.
You know what? That sounds like a great idea. I think I'll do the same.
I tried rolling mine with advantage and it didn't work, so I'm going to roll again.
12 is better than 6.
Why did it only do it once? Okay. Interesting.
You don't have it clicked up top?
I did have to click up top.
Yeah, mine did it too. I clicked for advantage and only rolled once, so I had to re-roll. And that uses one of my advantage rewards.
All right, so since we have that issue,
I'm saving those for
Sergeant Rock, 18's good.
Yeah.
Dux, 19's good.
Yep.
Corporal, 14. I saw the mouth move, so I'm going to say it's
Yeah, me and Fred both got a 14.
Okay, so I need to move Fred up above. Which one of you has the best Dex?
I do.
Okay, so you'll be going before Fred. Surge, 12 is yours.
Correct.
Brother May I, a 9.
Yep.
All right.
My second roll was a 3.
So, as soon as you get 25 minutes in and the holes...
Sorry, I take that back. Fred has a better dex.
Does he?
Yeah,
What's his dex?
15.
Versus your 12 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right. So then Fred goes first before you. Okay, so Sergeant Rock, you're sitting in your hole. Looks like everybody's done their whole preparation deal. It's been about half an hour or so. You're sitting there waiting. What are you doing?
I'm just sitting there recasting bonfire and then concentrating for 55 seconds and then recasting it.
Okay, so you're constantly popping up bonfire every minute. All right.
Yeah, that'll continue.
I am hiding.
Fine.
So, question: who's not brushing their teeth?
Yeah, my 4-year-old decided he would run and headbutt my 6-year-old instead of brushing his teeth.
Oh, okay. I was looking to mute
Makes
your mics.
sense.
I thought it was you, and I look up and your mic's muted already. It's like, oh, apparently it's not Ducks. Who else is?
Who else isn't brushing their teeth?
Curtis, you're not brushing your teeth.
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, so it's no big deal. I just I thought you had already muted, so I was just going to take care of it for you if you hadn't. Oh, so many holes. Pick one and get in it. All right. So, Sergeant Rock, you're just going to continue casting bonfire as you wait.
Yeah.
Ducks, you're standing there amidst all these holes, fallen trees, and a bright ass light in front of you. What are you doing?
I am sniffing the air, waiting until I smell the enemy. I'm also watching, but I'm waiting, using all my senses, waiting for the enemy. And then when I see them getting close, I'm going to roar loudly so that they come towards me.
What's your night
hopefully.
vision?
60 feet.
Okay, well, currently you're only able to see, where are you at here? All right, yeah, pretty much. You can't really see anything this way because that light is blinding you. But you can see anything that comes up this way. All right, so you're just going to stand there, sniffing the air. Give me a sniff. All right. Yeah, you definitely smell the stench of orcs and such coming towards you. The blowing on the wind in your direction. Corporal Punishment. What is Fred doing right now?
Well, we're just kind of hanging loose because we're waiting to
Just hovering in the air, or
make our
Earth?
Earth. No, we're just flying around back and forth along the line here.
Okay.
We're holding our position, just waiting to see what happens.
All right. So, and you're just going to stick on the horse and just keep riding back and forth.
Yep.
All right.
Waiting for our opportunity to cause earthquakes.
Surge.
Hiding in the hole with a 27 stealth, waiting for me to be able to see them.
All right. So you're all waiting. Brother May I, you're the last one in line. What are you doing?
Just peeking out the hole.
I'm cooking some food on the bonfire.
Is it s'more?
Just fake cooking food. I mean, I guess it's an actual fire, though, isn't it? It's not an illusion. All right, so you're cooking food on the fire. And everybody else knows what they're doing. All right, so while you guys are all doing that, I will move in and take care of what I'm doing.
What you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just working on flanking you guys is all.
See, we should be able to cover the map so you don't see where the holes and traps are, or where we're hiding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why on earth would you do that? No, what I'm doing is I'm moving all these guys from the other layer that they were hidden in, that Surge was able to see them in, so that I actually move them all around on the right layer. And I can't believe you just insinuated that I would cheat, you people. That was wrong. I'm the dungeon master. I'm not going to do that to you.
How dare you?
Disadvantage for the rest of the season.
Hey,
All right,
that's all right by me. See, even Jen's calling it bullshit.
Disadvantage to her, too.
All the disadvantage.
All the disadvantage.
Here, to make up for it, here you go, may I? You can have an advantage.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe I should give you some, too. Nature's calling. Okay, copy that. All right, let's see. What was your stealth check, by the way?
Mine, it's up the top. I rolled stealth and then passed without trace. I had done that to see if that would do it.
20...
I rolled a 20. It rolled a 17 with 10 is 27.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's going to see a 27. I don't think they can see a 27
out of the hole
with a natural 20. Let's see. Nope. Nope. And nope. I'll roll it anyway.
Never hurts.
No, it doesn't. But even with a natural 20, they won't see you. Hey, I got one natural 20. Still don't see you. 5, 10, 15. All right, it's 20 for the regular works, and then I have 1, 2, was it 3? No, it's 4. Okay. So yeah, many of them definitely see Duck standing there in all his glory, since he said he was not hiding, and there's a light. To a degree. So, let's see. Give me a perception check. Hold on, once I finish doing what I'm doing here. Sorry, lots of people to roll for, so bear with me.
And there's going to be a lot more rolling. There's a lot to do tonight. Lots of holes. Lots of people, lots of us, lots of spells.
Okay. I need to move back to the right one. There we go. All right. So, corporal punishment. What's your range on night vision?
60.
And you are way too far away to see anything beyond the holes. All right.
Yep, that's why I'm where I am.
And Dux is not back yet.
He is back.
Back again.
I see it.
Yes, who's back?
So give me a perception check on Dux there, please. All right, you definitely smell them getting closer.
Do I smell what direction they're in?
In front of you.
So they're north of me?
Yep.
Can I see any of them yet?
Not with your vision. Matter of fact, with a 14 was your roll?
20, yeah, it's 14 for viewing, yeah.
Okay. So with that roll, you only see, or actually, not even really see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. So yeah, you smell them coming, but at this point in time, you can't see any of them. And you can hear. Give me an insight.
Insight. Yes.
All right. So yes,
Insightful today.
yes, you can hear distinctly 14 sets of what sounds like boot prints trying to quietly move through this forest.
I want to shoot an arrow at the nearest sound of boot prints.
Then fire with double disadvantage.
Double disadvantage.
Which
Okay.
Is disadvantage.
So roll 3 times and take the worst?
No, just fire at disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, actually, you're not top of the round, but we'll let that happen. Actually, you're not hiding either, and they see you, so that's not a surprise round. So I'm going to put them in the initiative order before we do this. So let me go ahead and add in.
Who does have a better initiative than me?
That would be Fritz.
Fritz has an 18.
He's an 18.16.
Then why did it put... All right.
Descending order is like
My
no, I guess.
Bad. It apparently didn't put you in order like I clicked it to do. I apologize.
Oh, I was just curious. Thought maybe the orcs had rolled better than me.
No, you actually go before Fritz, so that's what my mistake was.
Potential for an orc to roll better.
Alright, bear with me, because apparently Roll20 just did something. It just reloaded the map. And where is my map?
Did your house get struck by lightning?
No, it's just Roll20 doing its thing.
It's glitchy sometimes.
It's done it before.
Yeah, roll 20 glitches out sometimes.
Not only did Roll20 do that, it reset the entire friggin' map.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, sure did.
So all the orcs and everything are gone?
Everything's gone. You guys dropped off the face of the earth and died.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh.
Darkness descended upon us.
The only thing that shows up on the map is the top right corner.
Where the giants were?
Top left corner, my bad. Where you guys started to go face the giants. Nothing else.
Oh,
What the
crap.
hell's going on here? So let's do this. Click another map.
Well,
It did
our
with that
map
map too.
still looks the same.
Yeah, our map is fine. It's just
Yeah, well, if you look at
yours.
stream, you'll see that it's...
No, I understand, but I'm saying it's there somewhere because we can still see it.
Oh, it's like it added another map on top.
Did it? Let's see. Map layer. I don't know what the hell it's doing.
So does this mean we successfully navigated this encounter?
No, it just means I successfully just slaughtered y'all and you just don't realize it.
We haven't figured out that we're dead yet.
Yeah, we're in the void.
Alright, let's try this. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you dead yet?
Okay.
Don't feel any different.
I feel better. I feel like going for a walk.
See, Dan thinks he killed me, but I got better.
Well, there's a false nose.
Yeah, so like I said, bear with me. In this, okay, you're the one that gave me out of that just like this. So nothing new in the chat. What do we got? And while we're waiting for this all to load up, I'd like to thank everybody who joined us to watch us this evening.
Yes, welcome.
Be sure to use those points to help benefit or not benefit my players. As we try to do...
Benefit would be preferable.
Yep. Brock likes his hero points. Someday I'll figure out how to use
There
them.
we go.
I'm stockpiling them as well. I haven't quite determined how you're supposed to use them.
You have a reputation point to work with an NPC. I don't think I'm ever going to get to use that.
My hero point was maintaining concentration on a spell that I would have lost by a landslide.
Oh.
It's like, I did 40 damage. Oh, I'm fucked.
Alright. So let's go ahead and get... missing one color. I have that. Green. Oh, blue. Okay, so War Chief is. That's done. War Chief's red.
And so, Serge, are you within 60 feet of me?
I am like 15 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm going to send you a telepathic message and
I'm 20
ask
feet.
you about when you dug the holes. Did you go underneath like we planned on? So like they go down, go under, and then come back up?
Yeah, they are a big old U.
Okay.
Each hole is that. So there's 2 holes.
So if I drop into one, I could pop out one 10 feet away.
I
have a good athletics climbing check.
Yeah, I went this way with the holes, so you can only go left to right in the holes.
Okay.
And so the one that looks like it's right next to your left, you could only go to the right.
Okay.
And then that's all the further right. So you could go in between the holes that are right next to you.
Sounds good.
The one I'm in, it looks like I could go to my left and be next to you.
Okay. All right. So you ready for me to roll this disadvantage attack yet, Dan?
Not yet.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and get them to roll as a major group. Okay, descending order. Should be properly this time. Alright, so you want to fire off. Give me a direction.
Pretty much straight north in front of me.
Straight north. Alright.
Because you said that's where the closest one was, right?
Well, I said that's where you're smelling them coming from. I didn't say there was the closest one directly north of you. You said you want to fire off into the darkness and hope to hit something.
No, I said I want to fire towards the footsteps because you said I hear them. I hear individual footsteps.
Yes.
So I want to fire towards the footsteps that sound the closest.
Okay. So go ahead and give me that disadvantage roll.
Well, you're linked with me. I'm going to telepathically ask, how far away do you think they are?
They feel, at least they sound like they're about...
Just on the edge of your vision.
70, like 65, 70 feet away.
All right.
Okay.
So is a 21 hit?
You hear a thud.
Is there a grunt associated with the thud?
You hear a slight grunt and then nothing.
Yes, I got one. I telepathically say to Serge, I think I got one. And then I let out a bellow of triumph.
Right. And anything else you'd like to do? That was one attack.
I'm going to use my bonus action to defensive stance. Actually, never mind. I can catch an arrow. No, I'm good. I'll just stand here.
Okay.
I don't need to waste a key point.
So, Sergeant Rock.
Sergeant Rock heard a bellow and he's radioing up. I think it's out of range. He's going to radio up to
Corporal.
What the hell's going on up there?
Looks like Dux is firing blindly somewhere and roaring.
What the nut?
What can I say?
Sergeant Rock, anything you'd like to do?
No, he's just going to see if there's anything in his field of view, which I can show you by clicking on I can do a radius of 120 feet to show you my
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's the same as your walkie-talkie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the same as the walkie-talkie.
So that's your field of view.
Yep, nothing in there.
Let's see. Nope, nothing.
You can see ducks.
Nope, I don't think he sees do. You're outside the range.
Oh, never mind. You can't even see me.
I'll be honest with you. He probably does catch a glimpse of you because of that light in front of you.
That's what I was going for. Is trying to make it so that the light would be illuminating them as they came forward.
All right, so that was Sergeant Rock. Anything you want to do, Sergeant Rock, other than the walkie-talkie? You can't do anything else. No attacks because you cast a spell.
Well, so I do have a question for you, Dan. When we ready an action, can you ready movement?
No. Ready an action is just that. One action.
Okay.
And that action can't be movement.
If I get shot at, I'm going to move 30 feet to the left.
Yeah, no. All right, so with that, I need to verify.
Red.
No. Where are you at? All right, there you are. Okay, so that's the thing. Alright, orange. Skew, orange. Okay, so that's this one. Say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30.
Hooray, I see one.
And let's see, what is that? 30 feet? Nope, you're out of range. That's fine. I'll do it with disadvantage then.
Didn't throw an axe
Nope,
at me.
that's the wrong one. No, it's the wrong one. That's not the one that came up. So that's what I need to change.
Did we get our temp hit points before all this?
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
it
remember
before we left
heard all
camp.
about Shakespeare and Macbeth.
Well, I just didn't hear him say anything about Shakespeare.
This was at the end of last session that it happened.
Okay.
So everybody hears this because the one who moved up about 30 feet starts waving his hands in the air. He's missing an eye. And you hear in a broken common to, let's see, how's he going to put this? Leave or we will feast on your bones. The village is ours, not yours. And it's booming. I mean, you hear it boom throughout the entire area.
Even Rock can hear it.
Oh, yeah. You can hear it as if he's standing right next to you. You recognize that as your megaphone, I guess is what your spell would be called.
Yeah.
And that is what he does.
Got a caster.
At that point in time, I don't.
And I see him, right? Is that the orange one that did that?
Yes, you do.
I will laugh an infernal at him.
Laughing infernal.
I will not say a thing.
He doesn't hear what you say, but for some odd reason, your Pegasus, your Alicorn, and you keep swapping places. So what is Fred doing? Is Fred still flying back and forth?
Yep, we're just flying back and forth along the line, waiting for someone to come in range.
All right. Well, now it's your turn, and you see. I think you can. What's your distance? Yeah. You see, standing off to the side of the light, the creature that just boomed out a voice telling you to stand down or become food, pretty much. What would you like to do?
He's not within range. Well, you know what? I guess I can. I think I have range on my crossbow.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe it's
you
range
can
weapon.
shoot up to 120.
Yeah, it's 120 feet. So I can go ahead and try to shoot him with my crossbow.
All right, go for it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Got him in the eyeball. The only other good one.
Yeah.
Right in the nuts.
Oh, and I
Natural 20 insight. Wait a minute, what am I missing? Oh, because I'm way down here up top. Natural 20.
I don't
Yeah, well,
know
I
why.
mean, I was rolled up to check the rolls for these guys, and I saw a natural 20, and it was like insight. So wait, that's Duck's insight. Never mind. So natural 20 on a roll. That's is all the damage correct on that?
Yeah.
Love it when you roll low. So that's going to be 13 points of damage to one eye, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his only other good eye, right?
No, you weren't that lucky.
I shot him in his bad eye. Now he's got an arrow sticking out of an eye socket.
Grumps would be proud.
And I get to try again.
And that's 13.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, my crossbow doesn't do a lot of damage. Yeah, I do. I hit him again.
Are
Yay.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. No, I don't really know.
You do. You hit him again. All right. So we got that covered. Serge, you hear the bellowing voice of an orc trying to speak in common. You've already heard a couple arrow fires fire off above you. What would you like to do this round?
Well, I'm going to hold my action, I think,
And what will trigger it?
to cast a spell, and I'm... just actually, yeah, I'm going to hold my action to cast a spell until more people come within range.
How many more people are we looking at?
Oh, probably. I'm not sure how many are coming, so when I think there's enough to justify the spell.
Okay. When they move into the light, you just let me know when you want to activate it if they're within range of whatever you asked for.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
So let's see. What was I? Up here. Okay. See. Two.
If you hadn't put 120 of them up there, then you wouldn't have this problem.
You're right. I probably should just have put a great worm dragon. You know. Now y'all just face a giant dragon. Yes, I know. It's all the amount I've given you to face is all on me.
It's okay. Do it.
Yeah. I don't have fireball this time, so you know.
Well, it's almost as if, you know, the fact you cast fireball all the time might be one of the reasons why I put so many out there. All right.
Whose fault was it to give me the fireball one?
Don't complain.
I don't know. I think somebody gave it to you out of a roll, maybe? I don't know. All right, so...
I think someone found it off a table.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
From a desk.
That's why he wonders why my crossbow is only doing like 13 damage, because I don't have like any really big weapon.
You got the mace.
That mace is pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
The mace is cool. But it only does 1d8 plus 3. None of my weapons do a lot of damage. It's my spells that do the damage.
things just got really quiet.
Dan is trying to count.
Yep, just measuring. I'm assuming.
The ones you can see. All right. I think that's no, go one more. All right, so we got one. Go back to the right one. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Can he hit? Yeah, 4. Okay, so 4 regular attacks against you.
Well, so can they see me well?
I mean, you are standing up in the open in light, and you're not hiding, so yes.
Well, I'm not in light, am I? Am I in the light circle?
Not in the light circle, but you are. They have dark vision. You are standing out in the open. You made it a point not to hide.
Is their dark vision better than 60 feet? That's awesome. I want to be an orc.
Well, no, their dark vision ain't better than 60 feet. I mean,
Well, you're
are
right at
only
the edge of the
40
dim light.
feet away. That one's 80 feet, so you got dim light on that. 60 feet there, 85 feet there. So we'll just have this one throw one at you. This one can at disadvantage. That one can just barely see you at the dim light. Alright, so disadvantage. It's going to be to hit you. That'll be only a 12, so that's going to be a miss, I'm sure.
Yes.
So disadvantage on that one. Another one. Oh, that one's going to be a 15.
Miss.
Alright, regular hit for that one. It's a 19 to hit. Javelin
That
coming your
gets me.
direction. I'm sure you can catch a 6 hit point damage.
Yeah. But do I want to catch a javelin? Yeah, you know what? I'll catch it and I'll spend a key to throw it back.
Alright, so you'll be throwing it back at the guy here in the light, because he's the one that rolled without disadvantage.
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll the... I guess you need to roll to catch it, right?
So I roll, so I catch it. I don't need to roll to catch it because it reduces by my level as well. So my level's high enough I reduce the damage without having to roll. I can roll
But if you roll 1,
doesn't matter. It's 1 plus 13
It's not
or 16.
an attack roll.
Oh,
Not an
okay.
player.
Okay.
So do you want me to
Roll for the attack, I guess.
do I
If you're spending the key to roll for an attack.
What is a javelin? Is it a strength based or is it a? I guess I throw it as a monk weapon. So I.
Yep.
Javelin can be listed as a monk weapon, I think.
When he throws
any
it
weapon
back.
I catch is a monk weapon when I throw it back with my
Okay, go for it.
thing. So I'm just deciding which one to click on my sheet. Should I just do it as if it was my short bow? As to attack.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Go for it.
So 15. Does that hit his armor class?
15 to hit his armor class. Let's see. Actually, yes, it does. You nail him with it for... What is the damage you rolled? Short bow
Javelin is a D6, right?
Yes. D6 plus...
And yeah, it's 10 damage. It's the same as my short bow.
But the sneak attack damage does not come into play.
Yeah, no sneak attack.
Alright, so I'll take the 10 damage to that particular one.
Oh, come on. That would look so awesome. He throws a javelin and then he sees it comes right back and hit him.
Yep. For max damage.
Oh, that is max damage, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right. Got it. So that was that one. Let's see, that one. Let's see. That's going to be a 23 to hit you.
That'll hit.
And let me go ahead and bring this guy to the light of day since he threw, and you should be able to see him.
So he did a running throw.
There we go. No, it wasn't a running throw. He moved up and then threw his javelin at disadvantage, but since you didn't see him, it canceled out. You'll take 6 points of piercing damage as another javelin comes out of the dark and hits you. So that was that attack, that attack, that attack. I rolled disadvantage on these two because they're out of range. So I have one more disadvantage to roll. Alright, so, yeah, several javelins come your direction. Only two come close enough. One actually hits. The other one you were able to deflect and throw back.
So there's some javelins scattered around me that I can use for ammo if I need it?
They're in the holes.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yes, they're in the holes. Brother, may I?
Put those spikes up.
All right. I will continue to sit there and cook.
What are you making?
Bouillabaisse.
Bacon of hope.
Yes, I'm making bacon.
Bacon of hope.
Wait, we still have bacon, don't we, from that boar that we killed?
It's a play on the words, beacon of hope.
Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago.
I don't think.
Pretty sure we gave all the food to the town.
I guess we may have.
Did we?
Yep. But I'm sure we bought a rasher of bacon in that pork jur.
I mean, Brother May have hid some jerky in his backpack or something.
Okay, so that's the bacon of hope going.
Actually, I would be able to see that guy, would I not?
He's standing in the light, the one I just hit with the javelin?
Yep.
All right. I got 120 range on Eldritch Blast, so I guess I'll do that.
He looks up from his bacon, pops an Eldritch Blast, and goes back to cooking bacon. Oh, nice.
Before you finish rolling all those,
okay,
you killed him with the first shot.
Okay.
Is that the same one I hit with that arrow that I shot into the dark the first time?
Nope. You killed that one in the one shot.
Oh, nice.
You caused pretty much enough damage in the one shot to get him, so. And that one I would have given you sneak attack damage on anyway, but why can't I access this guy? Because I'm on the wrong layer, that's why. Okay. So this one is dead.
Yeah, right. Devil's Sight, may I?
Yes, I do.
Nice.
So the last two shots will be at this guy.
This one. All right.
Yep.
Your 12 misses. But I will, you know what?
Hit some of the nuts.
You crit hit with that last one.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to let you have that one too.
Okay. And then I'll go back to cooking my bacon.
Because that one was 1 point away from being killed, so...
The crit would have actually made it higher.
Would it?
Because it rolls 7 for the crit instead of a 10 for his crit damage.
Oh, so
you need to edit your crit because the way we just max damage crit.
You just max damage the one dice roll, so it would have been 10 plus 7, so it would have been 17, so yeah, it would have been a death period. Alright, so that was you. Now it's my turn. Blue. Alright. Alright. Anything you can do. Alright, so you hear loud, orcish roar
Mm-hmm.
come from the shadows. Let's see.
Is he activating the power of law?
All right, so,
These 40K orcs?
Let's see.
It is now daytime because they believe so.
All right, so where was I? Here, okay. 60, good. 65. 60. Unfortunately, that does no good for them. So 3120 means 30 feet, no disadvantage, up to 120 feet, disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Just want to verify. Okay, so these two will roll straight since you don't see them, so it cancels out. Miss 16 ducks.
Miss.
All right. Okay, well, I roll a natural 20, but that one's at disadvantage, so it's a 5 plus 5. All right, so javelins come at you from... That's not what I wanted to hit. From this direction, and this direction. Actually, probably would have been better if I did something else. Nope, that's right. All right, so that was his go. Green. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Is green mean too?
Say what?
Is green so I see green and orange.
Yeah, you can see green.
Okay. I saw a javelin come from this guy, right? Or from this direction anyway.
Yeah, you see a javelin come from that marked at 80 as well.
Okay. And he's in dim light, right?
Range. Shit. Okay, that ain't gonna work.
So I would see that guy at 80, right? Because he's in the dim light range, just like I am.
You would see him.
Okay.
Well, that's useless. All right, so let's see how this works. All right. Where's your bowl? Let's find your bowl. Where did I put your bowl?
There's one underneath the campfire.
Yeah, there is?
Yeah, because we put the bowl there and then you put the campfire on top of it. Or never mind, there's the bowls are where the traps are, my bad.
Well, I was referring to... Oh, right there, spell marker. So. There. Brother, may I?
Yeah.
That crackling fire you've been listening to the entire time, been trying to cook whatever it is you're cooking.
Uh-huh.
You don't hear it no more. Matter of fact, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
So, for your benefit, you realize you are now deafened currently while you're where you're at. Because somebody had just cast Silence spell.
Silence.
Silence! I kill you. Alright. Sorry. And let's see, that was on you. Top of the round, Ducks.
Alright, let's see, y'all. So I only see these
You see what you
5
see.
works.
You see what's in the light.
Okay. I am going to, let me see, let me check this distance real quick. Yes. I'm going to shadow step. To here.
Excellent.
And attack green with advantage.
Okay, go for it.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I get sneak attack too.
Give me that damage. Let's see. So it's going to be
poop.
21.
Why
21
wouldn't that
damage.
be a
Hold on. You're not allowed to use that phrase.
Poop?
Precisely. Phrase has already been taken by another player. You cannot use that phrase.
Sorry. That's also crit, so I get to roll it again too. There we go. So 27 points of damage.
Your crit didn't roll right.
Well, he rolled a d6.
Well, his initial crit, his claws.
Should be 16 points of damage added onto the 12.
Okay, so it's
So
going to
it would be 28 plus 7, so 35 points of damage.
All right.
Let me change
Do I hear
that
rolling
crit.
fire?
You hear rolling fire.
Okay.
You don't hear anything. You're silenced.
No, he's not.
Not anymore.
Oh. What? I'm lost.
Failed concentration check.
Nothing
Because
fails
no,
he's
like
that's
that.
Failed it
Nothing.
because he's dead.
I mean, you caused what? Was that 30? 20,
5-ish.
28?
There was 35 points of damage.
No, 36. Right?
30. It was 35. So I rolled a 1 on the 6, but I get the 6 max. That's 7 plus 16 and 12, so 28
Yeah,
plus
because I'm
7.
thinking 29,
35.
not 28. So yes, 35 points of damage. He only had 30.
Nice.
So, you took out my hand of Yortrus, who was glad you got closer until you killed him, because you weren't within range for me to use a certain spell on you, but now I can. But now I can't because now I'm dead. All right, so that was your go. Sergeant Rock, you're still.
Oh wait, I
kind
have
of
a bonus action.
Oh well, then do your damn bonus action. No, you don't. You use Shadow Step.
Oh yeah, that was my bonus action. Dang it!
You only used one attack, though.
Oh, I did only use 1 attack. So I'm gonna use my movement to come over to this guy.
Yep.
And I'll attack him with my second attack.
Okey-doke.
They're at 23 to hit for 10 slashing.
23 to hit for 10 slashing.
Man, I'm rolling low damage today.
Really?
I rolled a 1.
On one die.
Yeah, true.
On one fucking die. I don't want to hear it. I rolled a 1 on the one dice I rolled to kill that guy outright one hit.
You see how the 35 would be embarrassing.
All right. So that was it for you.
Yeah.
Sergeant Rock, there's a lot of commotion going on up there. For a moment, the fire's sound disappeared, but then all of a sudden it came back. You're back here in your little hole, hiding. What are you doing?
He's just scanning for anybody that managed to this week gone by. Looks over here. Looks over here. Scanning left to right.
All right.
Not doing anything.
Okay, so moving past you to That's it for you. So Orange. Okay. Orange looks at you, speaks in common. I need you to give me what I need to give you. What do you need to give me? A wisdom save.
That you have advantage on.
That's right.
Why do I have advantage?
Because
Beacon of Hope.
Bacon of Hope.
Bacon
oh,
hope.
the bacon. So a 14 to save.
All right. In common, you hear him say one word, and it feels like there's power behind it. Yield.
No.
With that roll, that's your response. All right, well, there goes my
I
caster.
believe you are thwarting Dan tonight.
I believe you all are.
Well, I hear him do that, and, you know, everyone's going down, so I figure I'm going to just let that spell loose that I'm going to cast. I'm not going to lose it. I'm going to cast it now as my reaction.
All right.
Yeah, let me turn on this little guy. If I can get this this spell. And it's going to land right there. So, that is what I'm doing. I am casting Wrath of Nature.
And tell me what I got to do.
So that entire area is now difficult terrain.
Okay, gotcha.
And that's it for now.
No saves, no nothing?
Not yet.
Okay. Noted.
For now.
And I did that. So, what else can he do? Nope, that won't work because you're right in my face. And I can't do any of that. So, as a bonus action, he will cast another spell.
Oh, I don't have the Mage Slayer feat. That'd be fun.
Alright. So, out of the air, next to him, a shining, decorative-looking spear appears next to him. Actually...
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I'm not even going to bother with it. So, let's
Ornament.
see.
The Christmas ornament.
Where is...
An ornament.
Oh, there's where the damn maps are that I was looking for earlier.
I'm glad you failed you made your save against yield. So I had
I mean, if I would have yielded, I would have just done Stillness of Mind on my next turn and stopped it.
So I had an old cartoon clipping, one-frame cartoon clipping, many, many years ago. And it's a guy standing or kneeling in front of a yield sign. He's going, oh. And the best thing about that cartoon, my mom sent it to me while I was assigned in Australia. And I put it up on my thing. And none of the Australians got it because their signs say give way.
All right, so there is a magical spear floating in the air, pretty much to your left.
To my left?
Yes, that's all he can do now. So, Fred, what is Fred doing?
Oh, Fred's still just chilling, just flying back and forth.
All right, so then what is Corporal Punishment doing while Fred's flying back and forth?
Right, well, we're going to try to hit that guy with my bow again.
Which guy? Orange?
The orange guy.
All right, well, give it a shot. Literally.
Shot. Got him.
Okay, I will take your 7 points of damage.
Oh, that says, is that just a hand crossbow?
Yep.
So
that's what I said. My weapon
Should be shooting at disadvantage. I thought it was a real crossbow.
Oh, it's only got a 30-foot range. It says 3120 there.
Yeah, it can shoot up to 120 at disadvantage.
I'm sorry.
So
that should have been at disadvantage.
Yeah,
sorry.
go ahead and roll another dice. We'll see what it rolls.
14?
So a 14.
And going after orange, and orange will actually miss this guy. I mean, sorry, 14 will actually miss this guy.
All right. Well, I'll try shooting at him.
I'm sorry. I thought you had a real crossbow.
No.
Yeah, not a toy one.
No, most of my weapons are melee weapons.
Surge.
Yeah, I saw that 3120 and thought, huh.
Surge.
All right.
I get a second attack. Hold on.
Oh, my bad. My
Oh,
bad.
all right.
Shit.
So 16 to hit.
That one actually does hit.
Yay.
So we'll take. Ouch. That hurt my wrist. 9 points.
I was like, what?
Ouch! I got him in the wrist.
No,
Wow.
it hurt my wrist when I pulled the lid off the M&Ms. My wrist has been messed up for a couple weeks now for some reason. I don't know why. Old injury, I guess, flaring up and deciding to hang on. Let's see. So your second attack, it hits him. Surge, you were going to do what?
All right. So at the start of my turn, the trees act. So every tree in that yellow square is now animated. And any enemy within 10 feet of any of those animated trees, so not just like if there's anyone outside of that square, as long as they're within 10 feet of an animated tree, everything inside that and around that that's within one of those trees within 10 feet must give me a dexterity saving throw.
How many trees can you animate?
All of them within the area. And they attack an enemy that's within 10 feet of them.
All of them. Okay.
So if there's any outside that are within 10 feet, they get attacked by the trees. It's just that area animates that location. So I need Dex 17.
Like every orc.
I don't see the yellow square.
It's on Twitch. You have to look at it on Twitch.
Yeah. So.
Dex 17, you said?
Yep. Dex with the 17 is the number you're trying to get.
Can one orc be attacked by multiple trees?
Well, I mean, if they succeed from the save, then they don't have to worry about it. Because it doesn't say half damage.
Okay, so it's no damage if they succeed their save.
That's what it looks like.
All right, give me some damage.
18 points of slashing damage.
Oh, snap. Those are some mean branches.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can I see anything in there now? Because 60 foot, and then this is, 20, 40 for dim light.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Yep, that's fine.
So let me reveal for you. You said right here?
Yep. Yeah, I don't see anything else in there. So at the end of my turn, one creature of my choice that is on the ground and they all look dead.
Hold on.
Oh. So as a bonus action then.
I'm not. Hold on.
Because I have a bonus action with this as well.
I know, but you gave me a lot of things I got to take care of right now, so.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, you caused 18 points of damage to everybody in that square, and I'm currently handling moving them to the proper layer because some of those were actually hidden from you.
And yeah, the trees, they're full of ain't care. They just start whipping and lashing.
So it's not like one of those, oh, if they're hidden, I get, it's an area effect, so I got to. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's like 4 of them that were hidden. So as soon as the trees start swinging, you see them swing it. A couple that were hiding behind them, and the bodies fall to the side.
All right,
wait. This one's within 10 feet.
Oh, the one outside the box?
Yeah.
Yeah, even the ones outside the block, because the trees are animated inside, so the ones on the outside would even take damage.
And he's within 10, so he should be. There we go.
Yep. So
I got another one. Jesus.
Big fireball.
Put you to the token there.
This has at the start of the turn, as a bonus action at the end of a turn, this does a thing.
All right, and I'm done marking all my dead.
Okay.
Your turn.
Then, as a bonus action, I can't see anyone correct?
You can't. I mean, you see the bodies that are within the boxes.
Okay.
You see.
And then at
You mean
the end of
a
each
live person inside the box?
Yeah, a live
No,
person.
no, you see no live persons inside the box.
Oh, Orange died. I just watched Orange get decapitated by a tree.
Yes, you did. He only had 9 points. He took 18 damage.
Oh.
All right then. Well, the roots and vines are going to reach up and grab Orange and pin him to the ground.
Oh, he's dead.
Dead.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta do something. I'm also going to toss a random rock in there. There's a rock that just goes flying across the field in there. I mean, because I can only aim at somebody within the area for that, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. You've created your own lair action. Great.
Yep. Yep.
So
That's
my
exactly
little-
what I've done in the middle of a forest.
My little pinky arrows helped.
Yep. And in that entire area
Yes.
is now difficult terrain for my enemies.
Oh, nice.
Only enemies.
All right. So,
Frenemies.
problem with that is, well, there's no problem. I can't tell you that. All right. So,
I'm going to lower myself down into the hole
It's like top of
and
mole.
hide in between, under the dirt, in the middle of the hole.
Oh, you're going all the way down and then getting in between the. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yep. I'm underground now.
5-foot tunnel.
Yep.
Jesus. Okay.
That's Wrath of Nature for you.
Are you still a wormling?
No, I'm me.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just like holding myself up, looking out, and it's just like, there.
So I mentally to connect you and say, "Wow, that was awesome."
15, 20.
Drag him
Away
in
my
there if you
target,
can.
though. Yeah, I'll lure him in. I'll try my best.
You didn't hide them. That's okay. So, make it
So we see these orcs trying to sneak around and flank us.
Well, you see one disappear in a hole.
Oh, he fell into a hole.
So is that a D6 damage because it's 10 feet down?
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
So yeah, you hear an orc scream as he falls down in one of the tunnel holes. All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nobody within range except for, well, see ducks is over there, and I don't see you. But I do see that fire, and I do see things on the other side. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Both these orcs have the aggressive trait.
Pack tactics.
No, I've had a bunch of orcs.
So,
Oh, and they have this aggressive thing. If they can
boom. Did it roll? Yeah, it did. All right. He takes the exact same amount of damage. Damn.
So another orc fell into another hole.
Another orc fell in another hole. All right.
Have any orcs navigated through yet?
Well, they're
working on it.
That was the first two that tried.
Oh, okay.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
So yeah, I'm just hiding underground. Just like, okay. Let's hope
Hopefully they don't
works.
fall into your hole, huh?
Well, you know where I was laying them out.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Five, 10, 15, 20. No. 5. He's like, no, stay away from the fucking trees. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
So he's running into the other trees, or is he scared of trees together
The
now?
ones that moved, he's staying away from. That's all he knows. All the ones that moved, he is staying away from. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Nope, no, he won't do that. Or was
He'd
it?
come to me,
5,
right?
10,
So, or
15,
because I'd attack him as he ran
25,
past?
35. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, so there's that one. There's that one. Those two will come to you. They will attack you.
Doesn't he get an attack of opportunity?
Why?
Only if they run past me. He didn't leave my range.
Yeah, they ran up to him. I was looking at it wrong.
Yeah, and he doesn't have reach, so.
So.
Glaive for me. Maybe I'll take Kensei and I'll get a glaive.
It's going to be a 22 to hit.
That one gets me.
Take 9 points of slashing damage as a great axe comes down and nails you.
Ah!
Not quite within range to get flanking, so it's going to be a regular swing.
Say how much damage?
9.
Okay.
And that one's going to be a 20 to hit.
That gets me too.
Alright, you'll take another 9 points of damage. And you are not raging, therefore it's straight damage.
Yep.
Is that it? Is that everybody? Is everybody gone?
Well, is it magical damage?
No.
Because in my werebear form, I take half damage on slashing damage.
Are they silvered weapons?
Unless they're silvered weapons. They are now.
Are now.
Because fuck you, that's why they're silvered.
They saw you, they're like, there, it's good, we're ready. No, you take half damage anyway.
That's funny.
Why did I give you that? Oh, I know what I'm throwing at you next. All right, I think that's it for them. Brother May I?
All right. Looks a little hairy, so step. Oh.
Looks hairy. People have fallen and trees have just blendered people.
I'll just take 3, 4, 5 steps here. Wait, that's 5, 10, 15. Okay. That should put me in range. All right. 110.
Both of them.
Yeah.
And the other guy standing over there on the right, too. You can see him in the light.
Yep. Well, the first shot for 8 points.
All right. I take it.
Do another shot for 4.
All right, I take it.
And I'll finish him off.
Yes, you will. That's the first one, right?
Yep. And then I will come back
Cook on your bacon.
and continue fixing dinner.
All right.
You need to leave your foxhole, Rock.
That would be undisciplined.
Not going to get any action back there.
I suppose I can run back to the foxhole as needed.
Exactly. I mean, it's your fallback position, right? You can go up to the fire and cook with May I.
So, let's see. So it's going to be what is that? Longsword. 17 to hit you, Ducks.
Nada. Whoosh.
All right. So let's go ahead and take care of that.
Someone else come up on me? Oh,
And my second
hello,
attack.
bud.
That's going to be a 23 to hit you.
That one will hit.
All right, so you will take... You will take 17 points of slashing damage as he hits you with his longsword.
And so, full 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... Well, I mean, it's not a magical weapon.
So, half that?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, recharge.
Oh, nice. Those are always the best.
Oh, that's like my token.
Okay, so after that, you hear him... The same holler or command you heard in Orcish before come out. So you're sure that he's the one that gave it. So...
Surrender or we'll eat your bones?
No, not that.
Yield.
Maybe the deafened one?
Mm.
All right, so the one above you swings at you.
The one above me?
The one that swung at you a minute ago, yes.
Okay. Top left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's using a commander strike kind of thing.
It's 20 to hit.
Cool.
That will hit.
You'll take another 9 points of slashing from his great axe.
So 4 or 5?
4.
Or
Okay.
This one here, which I can't pinpoint or ping, can't see anybody else to attack in his range, so he will shoot at you since you've already taken out several of his buddies, or throw a javelin at you. What's the distance on that? That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted this one. There we go. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was assuming that's the guy you're talking about.
Throw.
Mm-hmm. Whew, okay, 19 hit you?
That's with disadvantage?
Natural 20 and a 14, so...
Nice. So yes, a 19 will hit.
So you get hit in the back with a javelin for another... Well, I guess since you're in your form.
I'm going to catch it.
Go for it.
And then I will return it to him since I know it's his favorite
Spend a
javelin.
key point and throw it back at him. Go for it.
So 18 to hit.
18 hits. He'll take 5 points of damage, and I don't think he's been hit by anything yet.
Oh, I don't think so.
he's glad to have his javelin back.
I'm sure he is.
That's 1. That's 2. Did the others make a point? No, I don't think anybody else is going to use that advantage. And I think that's all of them. All of them are pretty much near or on the board, so nobody else within range to do so. Well, except for this guy, but he's in the bottom of a fucking 10-foot deep hole. Now, does this have a path that leads to the next tunnel here?
Yeah.
Yeah, his hole will go to the next hole, but that's it. Only 2 holes are connected to each other. So that guy will go to that hole it's
Okay.
he can go there.
Or he can try to climb his ass out.
Yep.
Okay, so that's it for that guy.
And yeah, this guy can go here if he so chooses. He can either climb out or go to the next hole.
Roll 20 is starting to grate on my nerves tonight. This is the second time the screen just went black on me.
Phew.
And it did the map thing again, so guess what I get to do?
Restart.
Get a reboot.
I get to exit the game and come back in it.
A snack.
It's not taking long. Yeah, you might as well. You're in the back of the group, back there just waiting for things to show up.
All right, what's going on up there?
And you know what? Since we're doing this, let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break because it is 9 o'clock. So y'all go ahead and get you a bathroom break, and we'll see you back here in about 10.
All right.
And we are back from our little break. We left off with the orcs overpowering the group, and oh no, sorry, wrong story. So we left off. I believe I need to remove Green because it was Green's turn. So let me go because he's dead. Of course, he was killed in one shot. We are back at the top of the round. Ducks, you have still got 2 on you, and you caught that javelin, so it's not sticking out your back. What are you doing?
I think I'm going to use my bonus action to Shadow Step again.
What are we shadow stepping to?
I'm blue.
Okay.
So I can get an attack of opportunity on him.
Sure.
Or not attack of opportunity, but attack with advantage and
sneak attack
get my sneak attack damage.
I know what you meant.
Sorry, let me face blue. Hello. So I disappear from in front of him, I appear behind him.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a sound as you disappear, or as you reappear.
And so 12 doesn't hit him now. That sucks.
Who are we? This is blue? What did I say? Blue?
Yeah.
Blue is blue.
I'll attack blue again.
Does not hit. But you don't get the advantage in the attack roll, but you do get the hit.
Close.
So unfortunate. So only 15 points of damage on my second attack.
Well, I could purchase one, maybe.
Too late. He's already rolled it.
I could have used my thing to re-roll that.
All
Whatever.
Right. So there we go. That hurt. Did it cheat for you? Bonus attack. You get more.
Oh, I missed. Yeah, I used my bonus to step behind him.
You use your bonus and you hit and you missed. Okay, so yeah, I hit for you. Sergeant Rock, what are you doing back there in your little hole?
He's gonna jump out of the hole.
Oh, Rock's out of the hole. He's out of the hole. He's coming. Yep. Here he comes.
That's gonna cost 2 movement and then it'll go up to here.
Oh, you're not using your dimensional door?
See something. No, he didn't have to use magic.
That guy is on the ground. He fell in a hole.
He's in a hole. You can't see him. He's 10 feet down.
All right, and I'm going to have to double move to see somebody, and I won't get to shoot him.
All right, all good?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Orange is removed. Pegasus is doing what? All right, Alicorn is doing what?
Well, Fred's bored. And Sergeant Rock has been given a GUI item.
Oh, has he now? See that. Sergeant Rock gets a GUI item.
Who's giving me a GUI item?
One of our viewers.
All right.
Yes, it's a Happy Father's Day present.
From
Alrighty.
Dizzy G.
Thanks. Dizzy G. I will roll one of these D20 kind of things and see where I'm headed.
All right, 15. Give me a moment. All right, 15.
Just
All right. So I'll let you know what that is. And a proper time for you to actually find it, other than appearing right in front of you.
Okay.
Oh, we missed it right in the field there, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, hey.
Oh, you were digging a foxhole, and look what you found.
I tripped over a vorpal sword.
How wonderful.
All right, so what was Fred doing?
So Fred is bored. He wants to find out what happened to the little dude that fell in the hole.
So Fred, without any control, flies over to the...
No. We're flying over here.
And what are you doing?
And I am casting Thaumaturgy for a minor earthquake.
For a what?
Minor earthquake. It lasts a minute. It doesn't do any damage, but it shakes the ground for a minute.
All right, where are you casting this at?
It's 30 feet in front of me, so it would be this dude in the hole.
What the hell is that?
I'm just checking out my radius of Devil's Sight.
Okay.
This dude in the hole would feel the earth shake
Move
for a minute.
Under his feet, right?
Yeah, he feels the earth move under his feet. Yep.
All right. So with that,
Guy's gonna come falling down.
how much of an area does it affect?
Just 30 feet. So he's the only one that would be affected.
Okay.
30 feet from her.
Well, 30 feet out.
Yep.
And
So yeah.
And then is it a
it
30
would
feet area?
Yeah, it's just 30 feet from me. So he's the only one in the area.
I gotcha. So 30 feet would just be. All right. All that. So with that, this trap goes off, and this trap goes off.
Oh.
This one here.
That's okay.
Snaps. And this one here snaps. Look for the vibrations. All right. So Surge, you hear a slight rumble in the ground, but nothing is reaching you.
Start of my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Anything within 10 feet of those trees?
Nope.
All right.
They're all dead.
That's fine.
They're all dead.
They're getting eviscerated. That's fine. I'm going to pop up out of the ground, look around, and I'm going to see this guy.
Yep.
And I heard a guy fall in a hole somewhere over here.
Yep, you sure did. Actually, you heard a couple guys fall in the holes.
Yep. So I am going to cast a 20-foot radius spell, and I'm going to throw it right on top of this tree.
All right. And
so 20-foot radius.
Not a concentration, right?
Not a concentration.
Okay, cool.
Can I get a dex save from people?
Two of
I
them?
can try and mix. Yeah, those two guys, they're right there. I can drag out a spell marker if you want.
Just what's the DC?
17 dex.
Jesus. So with a 17 dex, neither one of them make it.
Okay, so that's 9 bludgeoning and 13 cold damage.
Of course it is.
As an ice storm sweeps over them.
Okay, so this hole now is filled with ice and a frozen body. And this hole here is not a hole. This is a guy. Is frozen solid, pretty much.
All right.
Down and then frozen solid.
Well, I mean, yeah, he is on the ground. He's been pummeled a little bit as he starts to freeze. So that's it for them.
All right. Yeah, I'm enjoying this.
Nobody else is within range, so you're good.
Yep. I'm gonna figure everything's fine. Hide back in the hole.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
And end of my turn. No one's in there. Bonus action.
Yeah, but the trees start slapping around and what have you.
Yep. Random rock goes flying across the screen. 8 points of damage.
To a dead body.
To nothing.
Little deer come running through there. You smacked it.
Oh, that poor deer. Let's see.
Bambi!
Yep, Bambi just got nuked. That's it. It's me.
Okay. Attack with advantage to ducks. Wrath of
Oh,
Nature.
thank you.
Yeah, 15 to hit. Is that right? 15, yeah. Nope.
That misses, yes.
Alright. Do I have any other fucking living orcs that I can move around?
Well, I mean, you got one that's in a hole.
That's right. I need to pull him out. So that's all you can do is get to the top of the hole. What the fuck?
Isn't that an athletics check?
It's a 10-foot hole. It's not probably too hard to reach up and grab the lip.
Well,
He's an
it takes
orc.
his entire movement because you can climb at half your movement rate, but you hear him climb,
Oh, yes, I do.
and then you hear a oh.
He didn't make it out.
And I will take another point of damage from that guy.
That is hilarious.
At least 3 of these holes are getting use. Out of all of them.
The 120 or whatever he made.
I made 125 holes, and yep, I'm in one.
How do
And
you
there
swear?
it is. You guys never let them get close enough to the hole. You attacked them as soon as they got into the light.
How do you swear in Orcish, though?
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you're
'Cause there's
screwing
either-
everything up, man. We were waiting back
I mean,
there.
you know, Surge spends 30 minutes digging holes that only 2 people fall into because nobody's even getting close enough to those holes to fall in.
Yep, I was
Yeah,
hoping
but
they'd
they
get
were more of a
like in
backup
this
plan
area.
anyway.
I was hoping they'd get into this area and start falling, and then just trees. Good
Yeah, I was
times.
figuring ducks would stand back here on this side and serve as bait to draw them into them, but you went in front.
Yep, that's fine.
Sorry. It was
That's
a
fine.
spellcaster. You know me. I can't resist.
Here's your down bear.
Sergeant Rock and Brother May, what is your passive?
Passive. Whoa.
Rock doesn't know what even passive means. He's got a 13.
And I think I have a 13 as well. I'm assuming passive perception.
Yes, passive perception.
All right. Well,
So, with that,
yeah.
Sergeant, and now Dux is too busy. What is your passive, Corporal? Never mind, you can't see it.
14.
All right, well, I'm at the shows you can't see because you are too far out and can't see it. So, don't. You don't see this guy.
Oh.
But Sergeant Rock and Brother May, I think, are you within fucking range of seeing it? Yeah, you are. You see this orc stumble over the trees that Dux had put over there as a barrier. So he makes enough noise to be seen as he's trying to sneak his way your direction.
Sneaky. Not sneaky enough, but sneaky.
Mm-hmm. And Brother May, it is your go.
The guy who tried to be sneaky.
Uh-huh. The guy who tried to be
Great.
sneaky.
Should do it.
And if my first 2 kill him or whatnot, or first one kills, I'll move up to
First
range.
one for 19 points of damage does indeed kill him.
Okay.
So
Then I will move up 10, 15, 20. Oh, no. Let me actually move. That should get me in range of blue. And all right, you get me in range of blue somewhere over there. Yeah. Yeah. So 12 points to blue.
12 points to blue. Yep, they both cause blue damage. Blue damage. 12 points. Take it. I got you 12 points. Alright. Speaking of blue, it's Blue's turn. So Blue doesn't care about what you did to him. This little furball here has assisted in the death of both his casters, so you're right on me, so I can't do that. So I will attack you twice with my long swords at advantage. So it's going to be a 20 for that one, and a 22 for that one.
They both hit.
Alright, so you will take...
17.
That's going to be 19 for that one. So, what, we'll say 9.
9.
And 15 for that one, so we'll say 7.
So 16 total?
Yep. And once again, he lets out a bellowing command, it sounds like.
The other guy's going to attack me?
And the other guy's going to attack you from behind. Alright. It's going to be a 22 as well for nothing. Nope, can't do that. So it's going to be 9 points. Half of 9 is going to be 4. 4 more points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I believe that is it for him. Moving right along. It is your go.
Top of the order.
There we go. All right. I am going to slash at Blue. I'm not going to do any. I want to use my bonus actions and maybe get more attacks.
Okay.
So 24 for 16.
24 16, taken.
And 21 for 8.
Alright, so it's a grand total of
24.
Taken.
He's still up?
Yep, he's still up.
I will spend a key point and flurry blows.
Alright.
So 22 for 10.
10. So it makes it what, 34?
34 total.
Alright, that took him out.
And then I'll turn to his buddy to use my last attack. And 16 to hit for 8.
Alright, 16 to this guy. 16 does hit, and you've taken 8. And that one's not been hit yet, so... Alright. Got it. Hit it for you?
Yep, that's it.
Yay, Sarge.
Rock's going to focus on this flank. So he's going to go over here.
Uh-huh.
Prone, that's a free action. And he will ready an action for the next little pesky guy that sneaks through here. He's going to have a readied action to shoot an orc that he can spot in the woods over here.
Okay, so ready action to shoot if one becomes visible.
Yeah.
Okay, noted. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. So never mind.
What?
No, something I just noticed. So, Sergeant Rock,
That's me.
I'm going to let you take a fire action.
Is there a sneaky guy?
Actually, no, you know what? I don't think I rolled a natural 20 on his roll to hide from you. So I don't think you'd see it, even if he uses his aggressive bonus action to... No, it just says I can move up to my speed toward a hostile creature that he can see. So as a bonus action, I use my speed. I guess it's like a dash. And I will attack you. First
Sorry,
one,
Rock, someone got through.
Actually, 2. Oh,
While hiding, that would be
natural
half
20.
movement, wouldn't it?
Nope.
It says move at speed toward the hostile creature.
Cool. Cool, perfect.
There we go.
It is dark out.
First damage is, well, even with his devil sight, he should, the guys sneak in. And
True,
like I said, the ability is aggressive. So as a bonus action, the orc can move up to its speed towards a hostile creature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. He's prone.
And you're currently prone.
Yep.
So that's going to be 27 points of damage for the first hit.
Ooh.
As I bring my great axe down on top of you in precise swing. Nobody else is within range. You're still prone. Second attack is going to be a 20. Is that right? 22 to hit you.
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right, that one will only give you 15 points of slashing damage. And that will end bonus action, move. That'll end his turn. Fred is flying up over that direction looking for the one that fell back in the hole.
Fred is going to hold his action in case he gets out of the hole.
Okay, and what is Corporal Punishment going to do?
Corporal Punishment is going to shoot at the guy in front of Ducks.
All right, fire away.
That's with disadvantage.
There you go. Exactly 7 points of damage.
Woohoo!
Alright, so, Surge.
Yes.
You're back in the hole?
Yep. I'm going to move over and peek out. Did Rock make any noise when he took a shit ton of damage?
I'm sure he probably made a loud oof noise, but I'm not certain.
He said, God damn it.
So I'll look back in his direction. And because I have the range, I'll peek out.
Oh,
and can that guy give me a Dex saving throw, DC 17?
Okay. Dex.
Yep.
He made it.
He made the save?
Mm-hmm.
Then he takes half of that, and he is not knocked prone.
Now, is Sergeant Rock not in the same area?
I'm not going to hit him with the tidal wave.
Copy that. Just making sure.
He's going to get caught by the edge,
so
and Rock is not going to get hit by it.
8 points of damage.
Yep, 8 points of bludgeoning. Is not knocked prone. He is now a little bit wet. And bonus action. I'm going to try and climb out of the hole.
Well, according to Corporal Punishment, you need to give me a climb check.
Climb, athletics, what do you want?
Yes.
Athletics?
Yes, please.
Well, I'm going to use my last advantage. Is that not going to roll it again?
Why would it do that?
There we go. 15
yeah, you
athletics. Yeah. I rolled it, and it rolled it on D&D Beyond, but not on Roll20 again.
Oh, okay.
It's like, okay. So yeah, I'm out of the hole. And movement, how much movement would that have taken to get out? Half?
Yeah. It would take at least
10-foot hole.
10-foot hole, and when you're climbing, it's supposed to be your full movement rate goes half the distance. So you probably got about 5 foot, maybe 10 foot more that you can move.
I'll pop to there.
Okay. The only way you get by that is to have like second story work as a rogue, I believe.
Yeah, or if you have a climb speed as like a tabaxi. Yep, and
speaking of climbing,
bonus action, I'm not going to do anything right now. So that's me.
All right, so let's try this again, shall we? Oh, I get out.
Nice.
Oh, that makes Fred so happy.
I'm sure it does. So, Fred's got a charge?
Yes, he does.
What's the distance in his charge?
60 feet.
So he can
he's got to charge 20.
No, wait, hold on. It's got to be more than 20 feet.
Yeah, to get the charge attack.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He's right here.
So if he moves at least 20 feet,
All
he'll
you're
get the
good.
charge attack.
You're good. Because he's right at 20 feet from you, or from Fred. Okay. So Fred now has
A
an
body
orc
stuck to him.
stuck to his horn. Because
I guess he doesn't need to make a DC save, huh?
No strength save. He is literally stuck to the front of Fred.
He does not pass
boy.
go.
No.
Good boy, Fred. Good boy. Who's a good alicorn?
All right, so let's see. Now, Sergeant Rock, technically, you can take your attack against the guy who just popped up next to you and hit you. Did you want to take that?
Oh, he did have a ready to attack for that. Yeah. Yeah. He rolls up with his gun. But he has disadvantage because he's firing a range at a foe adjacent.
Now, did
That's
you... Oh, wait, never mind. Ignore me.
That takes care of his reaction.
Don't you get 3 attacks?
No, this was a reaction attack.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I had readied an action. You only get to use your reaction. Oh, wait. No, you're right. I cast the spell. What I have to do is once he clobbered me, I have to maintain concentration. And if I succeed, then I get to use my reaction to cast the whole effects of the spell.
Yeah, because if you cast Eldritch Blast, you're firing it 3 times, even though you cast it once. It's got 3 blasts.
I don't think it's going
But
to...
Isn't it?
Yeah, he did more than he did 26 points. I needed a 13 to keep the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I lost the spell.
But yeah, when you cast Eldritch Blast, it's got 3 beams.
So with your passive and with Brother Mayai's passive, another one seems to pop up over here on the right-hand side.
Would I see him?
You're above ground, aren't you? What's your passive?
19, but he's 80 feet away.
Oh, well.
I have 60-foot dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
So, nope.
Give me your 60 feet again.
He's 80 feet away.
Oh, no, but give me your 60 feet. Spin it around.
60? Oh. This way?
Come...
You can just make an aura.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
You see that one. You see him?
I'll just look on Twitch.
I mean, he's on your map.
He's at the bottom of your
yeah.
poles.
I see.
But you are the only one that sees him.
Okay, I'm the only one that sees this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Perfect.
This guy made enough noise that easily spotted. This guy here doing a pretty good job of hiding, but still didn't hide from your passive perception. All right, so Brother May, I believe you are now up.
All right. Not cool, bro.
Not cool, bro.
On the guy on that attacked Rock.
Oh, the guy on the Eldritch Blast to him, so it's going to be maybe
15.
Maybe 3 hits.
Hopefully.
15 points of damage. I'll take it. All right.
So that guy saw this trap here?
No, he actually stepped on it. You notice it didn't work. Remember earlier when I said you rolled your check?
Yeah.
3 of your traps didn't work. That's what the red markers indicate.
Oh, I thought the red markers indicated 22s.
No. The red markers indicated the 3 that you didn't roll up high enough to
Okay.
you clipped something wrong and they get hung up. So yeah. So you
Okay.
know this one here this one here, and this one here aren't going to work. The rest of them work. These two definitely work because she set them off with a trimmer.
Yeah.
All right. You did your attack, so now it's Blue's turn. Of course, Blue is dead.
Yep.
Top of the round, Ducks.
Yay!
You're all by
Is
yourself.
there any more? There's no more orcs up here. They all
You don't see
passed
any
me
more.
by.
You do see one dangling on the front of a alicorn.
All right, I'm going to move my full movement. Oops, I need the arrow. All right, so you can get 60 to there.
Stop. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
He should know where they were.
Yeah, I know where they are.
But he's running full speed in the dark.
Yep.
So we're going to see how well he can bypass them.
How well I remember. Okay, hold on one second.
It's not just that. I mean, you could always miss your footing.
And bolting through the dark, through trees, around logs.
Yep.
Makes sense.
All right. Dex save coming up. $20.
Okay. No issue.
Okay, so I'm going to run up. And
by the way, the DC was only a 10 for you since you didn't know where they were at.
I'm going to run all the way to Sergeant Rock.
You can go 120.
So I'm doubling my movement.
You're doing
60-60?
Yeah, double movement speed.
Oh, that's right. You're a monk with 60.
So I'm getting
what
to
level
heal.
rogue are you? 1?
2.
2. So you're still too low to get the other benefit, right?
I know. I'm so close.
You have Step of the Wind if you choose to use it, if you have any key points.
Step of the Wind takes a bonus action.
Precisely.
True. And then you still have your action, though, don't you?
Step of the Wind, does that double your action?
No.
You can use dash as a bonus.
Action for like dash and
disengage,
stuff.
hide.
Almost like a rogue's cunning action.
Or even dodge.
What it'll do, it will allow you.
So I can still use my bonus action when I get there to attack.
No.
Don't you have to attack to get your bonus action?
Oh, you have to. Okay, yeah. So I'll use. Well, that's what I'll do. So I'll run. I'll use Step of the Wind on my as a bonus action to get there, so I can attack with my action when I arrive.
There you go.
So I have to spend a key point.
Yes, you do.
I have to click on my.
And your bonus action is reached up.
Dang it. Why can't I click on my guy? There we go. Sorry.
Can't see him.
Oh.
Only I can see him. And Ducks.
-1.
I was just measuring, sorry.
What's
all right, and
21.
So I use my
Ducks.
attack. My passive is a 21.
Right. I'm just letting you know, as you take off run in that direction, you see the one that's being pointed at right now.
Okay.
So if that changes, your destination.
No.
To be honest with you, though, I don't think you would have seen this attack down here at 120 feet. You don't have that much dark vision.
True. But how far out does the bonfire give light?
Bonfire? This thing?
This bonfire?
This one's
or is this bonfire gone?
Is it gone?
It's gone.
I lost concentration when I ready to action.
Okay. So then it probably would change it because I wouldn't see Rocket in the dark as I'm running here because I'm just running towards where I heard
noise.
yelling.
Yeah, you would
have. Yeah, where I heard noise.
But before you got there, you would have seen this guy. So this one.
So yeah, I'd probably attack that guy. So
I mean, you heard curse. You know something happened over here, but you didn't see it.
Yeah, so I will attack this guy.
All right. See. And with that, you still have to use your Step of the Wind to get that far.
Yeah, I already spent my key.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
So it's 12 points of damage. I take it.
And another 18, so 30.
Well, it would help if I had enough map to actually see it. There it is. There you go. You stop and pummel that guy to death. So
and then I see Rock over there struggling.
Now you'll be able to see him with a big big, well-decorated orc standing over him.
Oh, wasted my movement.
Sergeant Rock, you're laying on the ground, and there's a big guy standing above you, and you see one pop up out of the shadows in front of you. What would you like to do?
Rock's gonna cast a bonus action spell that includes a 60-foot move.
Get out of there.
There is foxhole. So that's his bonus action. Then he'll use his movement to roll back into the foxhole in position. And then he'll cast a cantrip. Just goddamn it! I never should have left the fucking foxhole. So bad about it, right? So he'll fire on that stupid orc that just went him hard.
Never left the foxhole.
He's so mad he can't be straight. Wow, he is angry. All he can see is red.
Hey, you got him
Maybe.
with 1.
I'll take 10 points.
All right, and I push you back 10 feet.
Back 10 feet. What's your angle?
Oop.
Let's see. Thank you very much for pointing out the angle.
Yep. Roughly like that.
And we'll say right there. All right.
Just out of curiosity, what's this yellow dot in front of the red guy for?
That's
Yeah.
Rock was
No,
measuring something.
that was my my spell of silence earlier. I just moved it out of the way. I didn't expect Rock to climb back into it. I can actually get rid of it. There.
All right, so Rock's done. That very red guy that I just nailed, he gets to come after me. Or somebody else if you want.
If he chooses.
Let's see. Nice. All right, cool. Oh shit. You're 75 feet away, 85 feet away.
Come to me! Come to me! Hercules! Hercules! Hercules!
Okay, so, what is my movement? All right. You know what?
Gonna dash towards Rock.
You're
Sure.
still out of range. Even if I do that nice movement that I had to get to you a minute ago, both of you are still out of range. So,
I'm not.
no,
I'm not.
nope, you're not. So with that, I guess I will just do that. I will run up on you. And let's see. I am the war chief. Okay, so that's what I'm wielding. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so no disadvantage, but 21 to hit.
That gets me.
15 points of slashing damage, so half that would be, I guess, a 7. But
Okay.
I'm sure a 12 does not hit you with the second attack, correct?
Nope.
Alright. What is my range currently? Oh, damn it. I guess, technically, right? 30 feet? Nope, still not. Alright, he's just outside the range of my freaking thing.
Your command.
No, it's not command. Not on this guy. Oh, add 2 points to that damage.
Okay.
Because
He's raging.
well, he has an ability called Grump's Fury. It adds 4 points of damage when he hits with a weapon attack. So
Okay.
halved is
Cool.
2. So it's actually
Cool,
an
cool. I
extra
can
D8
use the
before
words.
you do average. I think that's it for him. Let's see. I think Fred's up.
Yeah, tell him, Fred. Let's go back where we were, because, I thought I heard someone screaming over there.
Okay.
So he's going to use his
Fred.
full movement.
Every time
Here.
paladins talk to their mount, I think they're Dr. Doolittle.
heard the new one was okay.
It's a completely different take on the, and it's also like in the mid to late 1800s.
Yeah, it's cool. We'll leave it at that. Corporal.
And when we get here, I will, tell him to get that stupid thing off his horse.
Well,
so he throws the dead orc body on the ground in front of him.
He can't do so because he's already used his movement action.
Oh, okay.
So he's still technically.
I can still tell him to do it.
The only way he got this far is pretty much you pointed out the direction by pulling the reins. But so next round, if you want him to plop that thing off, that's what you can do.
Okay.
But what are you doing?
I'm
taking
assuming
it off yourself?
I'm assuming I can see red now.
Yes, you see red.
Okay.
Fighting ducks.
All right. And he's within range. I'm not at disadvantage anymore, so I will try to shoot him with my crossbow.
All right, fire away. I'll take your 6.
Nice.
And I will try to shoot him again.
You should rebuke him.
I can't unless it's a melee weapon.
That's unfortunate.
All right.
I can't smite him. Yeah.
Done.
All right.
Surge.
Yep, I'm going to move forward, knowing the path, 30 feet.
Mm-hmm. The only reason I had him
Right on
is
track.
because he was running through it, so.
Right to there, and I'm going to see red, and I'm going to see, do I see the guy off to my left?
As you walked past that trap, you noticed it was not really set well, so it didn't go off.
All right, so I see those two, red and this guy to the
Red
left.
and that guy to your left, yes.
All right,
To the right.
I'm gonna start with red, and if you haven't used it, I gave you a
Disadvantage to the DM.
yeah, and I'm gonna cast your own spell, Nesros's Naughty No No at level 3 for 2 people. So I'm gonna hit red with the first one, trying to get him to fail a Wisdom saving of DC 17.
Ooh.
Noted.
And then the other guy as well. 4. They're considered paralyzed if they fail and take 11 points of damage as well. Whereas if they save, they don't take any damage and they're not paralyzed.
He hates you.
No, it's not that. I rolled a 1 on the other guy who didn't have disadvantage on the save. So, yeah, they're both held. They both take the 11 points of damage. Except for...
They're both paralyzed.
They're both now paralyzed. Okay.
And as you can see, they can try and save at the end of their turn to break free.
Yep. And let's try to see if this numbnuts can break free. Nope, I rolled a 6, so he is still stuck. It's this one here. Which...
The orc, not the red guy.
Yeah, red one's already gone, so it's not his turn. Brother, may I?
Okay.
Your favorite spell just got used by somebody else.
I know. That's what I was about to use.
Yes.
What does the Naughty No No do anyway?
It's these
the black tentacle arms?
Well, they're not black. They're they look like ropes, but they're translucent, and they wrap around the wrist and the ankles of the victim. They cause necrotic damage when they grab, but they pretty much grab the victim and hold them in like the X formation.
So I get I get advantage when I attack next time?
He's paralyzed.
Nice.
All right.
I created that spell for another show and did not realize that my players would actually find it in D&D Beyond and use it.
Nice. I like that.
So for those future DMs out there, sometimes things come back at you.
So that means I have an advantage on attacks, correct?
Hey, those are my attack advantages.
22 for 6. 18 for 5.
Yep.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. So it's 15 points total, right?
Yep.
He's still there. Being held in the air.
I'm next.
Yes.
Don't act too excited, man.
All right, I'm going to claw him.
No, you're not.
Fine, I'll try again.
That time you hit him.
And I'm going to use my sneak attack damage on that one. So 14.
Okay, got it.
You still up?
He's still up.
Okay, I'm going to use another key. Flurry my blows. Let's get 2 more melee attacks. So another 13. Is he still up?
Technically.
Is he dead?
He's still up.
Is he dead?
He's not breathing.
Okay.
But he's still being held in the air.
And I'm going to use my movement to come over to this guy and attack with my last attack. Was he alive before I hit him with my other attack?
He was alive up until you hit him with the third attack.
Okay. All right, so 16 to hit for 11?
With advantage?
Yep, because he got the no-no too, right?
Yes, right.
Yep.
He is held too.
Yep. I casted it third level to get 2.
He had 4 points.
Yay! So they're all dead?
Well,
No.
let's see.
Are there still any up?
Well, that's a good question. I need to check. Do I have any left? It would appear with your passives of so high that I forgot you had a 21 on your passive. You don't see any more orcs in the area. Matter of
The
fact,
trees have stopped flailing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I feel like I'm missing 2 more.
There's 2. Oh, those are the traps that are X'd out.
Yeah. Well, a minute later, this one comes back to life.
The red one?
Yep.
I want to search his body first.
So you have a zombie orc as your friend?
Yes.
As a minute later, he collapses to the ground, and you're like, no, come back.
I want to search him first before you bring him back.
All right, so when you search them, I need an investigation from you.
Guidance
Do it.
and assist.
Nice. So advantage with a +4.
And I will do detect magic.
So 28 to investigate on this dude.
Okay, so you find this, but you don't get this
Oh,
because Sergeant Rock gets this.
yeah.
Actually, we'll just say Sergeant Rock searched these guys over here. Sergeant Rock, the item that you received is War Mage plate.
Ooh.
Now you've seen this kind of make before. Matter of fact, I believe Brother May is wearing a set of it.
Yes, I am.
Now the cut's a little different, the coloring's a little different. You can adjust that however you see fit, but it does the exact same thing his does. If you have a spellcasting class feature, even if you are not normally proficient with heavy armor, in addition, you are now proficient with this. In addition, your spell save DC and spell attack modifiers are increased by 2 each while wearing this armor. You have
Nice.
disadvantage on stealth checks, though, while wearing it.
Ooh.
Now, so Sergeant Rock has a flak vest. That's what you're saying?
Sergeant Rock now has battle armor. Not just a
Awesome.
flak vest, but in his...
You're muted there, Rock.
That is cool. So he now has an armor class of 18.
And a flak vest. That's awesome.
And your spell saves are higher, so that it's harder for them to save against your spells.
All right, your
And
armor
it-
class is 17. It's considered plate. I don't know if plate will give you any dex modifier at all.
No, plate is just
No, it doesn't.
standard.
Yeah.
You're considered proficient for wearing this armor. If you have spellcasting class features, of course, The DC and your spell attacks are increased by 2.
All right.
That's nasty.
You get a +2 to hit, and they have to get 2 higher on their saves. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That
So your
is
spell
very
attack
good.
goes up by 2 and your DC up by 2. That's
you
awesome.
can thank Christy for your GUI item.
That is a good one. Thanks, Chris. That's that makes up for the fact I've been concerned because I can't get a Rod of the Pack Keeper. You know, I can't see this thing with it. This is like having a +2 Rod of the Pack Keeper and a boost armor class.
I'm glad. That's an awesome reward.
Yeah, that's perfect for you.
That's
Now you're just
weird.
at disadvantage for,
Okay.
Now
he
you're
never
like
makes
me.
good
You can't
stealth
be
checks
stealthy in
anyway.
anything.
I can
Never
still
makes
give you a
good stealth
+10.
checks anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains that. I was trying to figure out this new manual that's in D&D Beyond.
You're
Mhm.
part of the Clinky Clanky squad
It's
now.
actually a player's handbook, but it's all in Spanish, so that's cool.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, they added language support, like for a
Nice.
couple of other languages. It's pretty cool.
Why does this say
So-
I have? I can access mythical threat?
So can we assume we searched everything?
Oh, I was
Yeah,
assuming,
I'm definitely
I had
going to search
investigation
works.
from Todd.
28 from Todd,
And
Yeah, and that's not
who
just for the
else?
one. That's searching everyone.
All right,
and I'm
so
assisting him.
we'll allow that to be. So since you did the search, who would you like to designate to roll the die?
Oh,
And,
we will have I don't know, Sergeant Rock, whatever. Sure, roll the dice.
A D20?
Give me a D100.
Oh.
Time to roll the dice, Sergeant Rock.
Okay, so give me a D6.
I totally forgot about the bonus to your spell DC.
Yeah, so you've been casting without it this whole time?
Man.
Yeah.
So you get you find 200 electrum pieces. Give me another D6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do again.
And you find 200 gold pieces.
Nice.
There you go.
Home.
Let's see.
Did we find any cool weapons or armor on the named guys?
You found the armor. I mean, what more did you want?
Well, he had the cool axe, right?
Which
They
Convince
had
me.
a
Great axe.
shit ton of javelins.
Convince me to give you a chance.
All
I
right.
just
Well,
had detect magic going on.
yeah, we have detect that magic, obviously, but
Give me
these guys.
give me 2d10.
Okay, I'll give you 2d10. 46.
All right. Now you can give me a percentile roll.
Okay. 73.
Yeah, that's some kick-ass armor you got there. Useless for me because I can't wear metal.
Now we have 3 people in heavy armor.
Mm-hmm. I'm in medium.
I'm in nothing.
Yeah, we're the Clinky Clanky squad.
You're in your skivvies?
Well, no, I have my kung fu gi on.
He's natural, all natural.
Oh, and I asked Sergeant Rock if he'll give me a prestidigitation to clean off the dirt from this battle.
Oh, yeah.
Keep my gi nice and clean.
Yeah, he's going to be using that a lot more with this shiny plate.
I still think you should make it look like one of those mech suits that we killed, that the security bots were wearing.
Okay, so yeah, you're real concerned about this axe that you find.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you go to pick it up, and as you pick it up, it's cold
Oh,
to
it's
the touch.
cursed.
It's cold to the touch.
Yes, it is.
I take it over
did you
to
say you
Brother
had
May
detect
I.
magic roll in there, Brother May I?
Yeah, he said it was.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely glowing.
Alrighty.
What color
I
is it
will-
glowing?
What aura? Or
Yeah, near. Is it
near?
any form of near?
You don't get a near aura off of it. You just get the fact that it glows and it's magical.
Identify.
Okay, so you cast Identify. It is... it is a great axe. for identifying that way. And you tell him that the little wisp coming off of it indicates that it is a frost brand.
Oh.
So when
Okay.
you hit
that
with
mean?
an attack using this magic weapon, the target takes an extra d6 cold damage. In addition, while you hold the weapon, you have resistance to fire damage. In freezing temperatures, the blade sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light an additional 10 feet. When you draw
You're
this
saying
weapon,
holding,
you can
like touching your
extinguish
skin holding?
in your hand holding.
Oh.
I just got to put it on your back
You
and
can
hold it
extinguish
that
all
way.
non-magical
Get some fire
flames within
resistance,
30
man.
feet of you. This property can be used. You probably can't even use it because it is a battle axe. But somebody in your party, I'm sure, can.
I mean, he's barbarian as well.
That's right. You do have that ability.
I do have proficiency. It's just not a monk weapon.
Exactly.
Yes.
Unless I become Kensei, and then I can use it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a little late for that, isn't it?
A little bit. Just a little.
Eh,
All right. So the property
who
can
else
be
can
used
use
no more than once per hour to extinguish flames on 30 feet. He can actually use it. He just can't use it as a monk
okay.
weapon.
You could
I did
use
it.
it. May be able to.
I mean, I'm already
No.
resistant to fire, so
Nope.
it's not a big bonus for me.
Well, no, because you can't stack the resistances.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
always just hold it in my offhand and
Punch.
and then throw it to my other hand when I'm attacking with my offhand.
Yep. Nope. With me, I got clubs, daggers, darts, javelins, maces, quarterstaffs, scimitars, sickles, slings, and spears. That's it.
Appreciate
I'm guessing Rock can't use it, right?
I think I'm the only one that can use it.
Yeah, I'm not interested in an axe. Unless I get clever and go, I want to ask you a question.
Well, while they're doing all this investigating, I'm going to try to get this orc off of Fred's horn.
Okay, give me a strength check with advantage because I'm sure Fred's going to help you. Nope, that sucker's on there.
Wow.
I mean, it's stuck.
We're going to have to wait till we get back to town. This is going to look bad.
That's the one you should have reanimated.
Well, if you want to wait another minute, I can reanimate the second one.
Go ahead.
All right, so
Fred don't think it's a toy.
so you reanimate the one on top of Fred's horn.
Sure.
Okay, it's
And
animated.
Commander.
That's awesome.
So he's going to help push off Fred to get off of him.
Okay, so the
there, so-
orc body with advantage to try to get off of Fred. Let's see.
That is awesome.
I don't even know what the zombie bonus is for this, so I'll just roll regular d20.
He's got a +3 to his strength.
So 18?
Okay. So yes, zombie orc is able to pull itself off of Fred's horn.
Okay.
I thought we'd leave it there like that guy on the front of the truck in that.
The only problem is
Matt-
he's facing the wrong direction. He's facing towards the rider.
It's tracking for the mount and the rider.
I could put him on the back of Fred when we go back into town.
So you have two. What you're going to do is you're going to
Zombie.
zombify two orcs.
Yes.
I
Now,
mean,
question: that big baddie there, was that the one that had the plate armor on him?
The big baddie. That's the first one
Red.
you did, right?
Yeah, this guy here, the one that took a shit ton of damage. Still.
Yes, he had the armor. No, he didn't have the armor on. The armor that Sword Rock has come off of Blue.
Okay. So does he still have his plate armor on?
His
then,
armor
as a
is
zombie?
chainmail.
Chainmail?
Yes. Not in very good condition, but it's chainmail.
Okay. I'm just wondering if I get the bonus because the zombie, I think only has like 13.
yeah, they're not very
DC.
much AC. But yeah, no, let's just load him for bear. You can give him that Frostbrand axe so he can swing that. Perfect.
Yep,
Yeah.
dragons.
Okay, yeah, he has an armor class of 8 normally. So would that chainmail count for him or no?
So are we giving this great axe? Am I keeping it, or are we giving it to the zombie?
You found it. You decide.
Oh, so did you
Yeah,
say it was a great axe?
It is a great axe.
What's a great axe damage? I'm having trouble finding great axe.
D12.
Well,
D12.
right,
Yes.
I know. Yeah, by the way, I could probably use some healing. Oh, I got my healing light.
Well, before you do,
By the way, I'm in pretty
No,
bad shape
I'm going
here.
to use the healing light.
Wait, hold on. I've got 37 points of healing I can give out.
But this is fine. No, this is fine. Because we have Beacon of Hope going, I just spin the healing light dice. It's a D6. I get 6 points per die. So I get maximum healing for it. And
yeah. I have
light.
66 I could give you.
Okay, who needs healing other than Sergeant Rock? Anybody?
Nobody else got hit but Ducks.
I was hiding in a hole.
Yeah.
I could use some healing. I'm at like half health right now.
Take 66. You can have that 66 as a healing spirit plays with you for a bit.
D6, which is going to be 36 points.
Yep, it's that, and they changed it, so instead of 10d6, it's now my ability modifier plus 1d6. So that's
36 points?
Yep.
Essentially, Beacon of Hope is rolling, you get max healing.
How are you looking?
I'm at 129. I'm max health.
Cool.
All right, then I'm going to heal me and Fred then. So I got the points.
So you back up all the way.
Fred took any damage, did you?
Yeah, I'm back up.
We had damage from before.
From the
that never got healed.
Yeah, I was going to say.
What you, Rock? How are you?
I can get up to full.
All right,
Okay.
you're good with that.
But are we going to hike into town now? And
All those holes.
Oh, did you want to put them back?
No. I'm not gonna drag my mouse another 125 times. It's fine. It's fine.
hey, you have a layer issue. I can't grab his foxhole.
So did they all have javelins?
Yeah, every one of them had javelins, yes.
Okay.
So
Anything else on them besides, the money and the frost brand?
Money, the frost brand, and actually the chief had a spear on him as well, and no javelin, but a spear.
Okay.
The other two casters had no weapons. Take it back. One did have a spear. Which one was it? Blue, I believe it was, had a long sword and a javelin. And that was it. And he was wearing chainmail and carrying a crude shield. And all the orcs, so it's about 20 of them, had javelins.
Okay. So 20 javelins, one long sword,
is there a reason why your cold
chain.
damage is rolling 0?
No, I'm trying to figure that out.
You need to add plus 1d6 cold.
Yeah, I did a second damage 1d6.
You have to check mark on it. There's a check mark for the second damage box.
All right,
yeah,
cool.
no, I had it says 1d6 in there, but it was grayed out. I didn't actually type 1d6.
You need to actually type that in there.
Text.
Yeah, just because it says it's still blank. All right, so you guys.
There we go.
What do you do with your battlefield?
We will throw the leftover bodies into the holes.
Yeah, we got plenty of grave.
Yeah, let's fill the holes with orc bodies.
I mean, there's 125 holes and we have like 22 bodies. Well, 20 bodies now because you can reanimate 2 of them.
Technically 22. There's 20 regular orcs and 4 special orcs.
I mean, we can partly fill the holes.
Yep.
So, yeah, you can bury each one 10 feet deep.
So you kept one of them, Brother Man?
You kept 2.
And you
the one that
outfitted them?
The one that was already outfitted, the really tough orc. I don't know if I get to keep his defense benefits, like the chain armor and stuff.
Yeah, we have chainmail.
Well, he's got chainmail, so if you want to put that on your zombie, it's on you.
Yeah, go ahead and take the chainmail. We got a long sword, some javelins, some spears. It's up to you. What do you want?
These are your zombies.
Yep.
There's a lot of javelins.
20 javelins, 2 spears, a long sword. Take what you want.
There was at least 8 javelins around me, so we could find those ones too.
Yep, that's what we picked
A
up.
couple more down in the holes.
Did you divvy up the gold and Lex?
No, I just kept it all.
Cool, perfect. That's fine.
All right. So that guy had a longsword?
1 longsword is what we had.
One had a longsword.
Okay. That's a what? D8?
D8, D10, depending on how you use it.
Yeah.
There was a crude shield if you
no.
want to give him a shield and a longsword.
Yeah.
Longswords aren't versatile.
Yeah, I believe they are.
Longswords are versatile.
Longswords should be versatile.
Yeah, because it's a D8 and then a D10 for damage for a
So
longsword.
Did you look that up? Or is that
I remember on
look it up
Belgrax
right
the
now.
other night.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh, because I did something wrong. Okay, yes. My bad. Yes.
Yep, because, let me see. I'm opening up this character. Eventually. Longsword, D8, D10.
It's his ability.
Martial, versatile.
It's his ability that gave him an extra roll. Or an extra dice of damage.
Yeah, it works brutal.
This was the Orc Blade of Ilnaval. That's what this character was based off of. All right,
Cool.
So you guys get the bodies in the holes, and you spend the time to bury 120 something holes.
Do we?
Yeah, we got to save the place. We don't want farmers coming out here and losing their mule into the hole.
Yeah, that'd be a shame if someone lost their mule or draft horse, wouldn't
That'd be a shame.
it? I mean,
Yeah.
why don't we go get the saddles off of the dead animals and the feed? At least we can kind of recoup your guys'
feed
money if
we
you want.
still have in our bag of holding. We just got to recoup the saddle.
I mean, that's if you want.
Yeah.
We
You
can
know
get
what?
Odie's saddle back.
Give me a perception check.
This time I'm going to get a pony.
Who?
I'm going to name him TM.
Anybody
He's
who's
just a-
searching the bodies.
Yeah. Let me
That
roll
way, when I introduce him, I say, "This is my little pony, TM."
So 28 and 23 on the rolls.
All right, so you and Dux, as you were searching the bodies, did notice 2 of the regular orcs' armor had the shoehorn in the front.
Oh,
The
nice.
saddle.
That's hilarious.
So as you look around, you do find bits and pieces of the leather from a saddle on somebody's armor somewhere.
I don't think we get the saddles back, guys.
Yeah, that's a shame.
One guy was actually wearing the stirrups that you put your feet in on his boots. Like, they really did him good.
I'll get those back. Yeah, I don't like these guys. You meant the saddle horn. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll help speed up the burial. I'll Blue Dragon burrow to just level it.
Do you still have...
I have 1 left.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
I didn't transform this second time. After that short rest, I was a Blue Dragon for 1 time, so...
Yeah, I couldn't remember how many turns you have and how many times you've used it.
Yep,
So.
I got 2, and I got 6 hours each.
Nice.
Yep, so I'll level the field, help them out with that. Once they're all buried, just bury them 10 feet deep, call it a day.
All right, so
I realized, although Rock is counting as proficient with heavy armor, he still doesn't have the strength, so this armor is going to slow him down. But he'd be on a horse most of the time anyway.
Well, you're proficient with it, so it's as if it. I mean, you're not going to be
Right, but even if
slowed down.
with heavy armor, if you have to have a strength of 15 to wear plate and not be slowed down.
Yeah.
Well,
But I
that's-
think
that's
the
okay.
magical
that's
properties
the benefit of the
prevent
magical
it.
property for the War Mage plate. You don't have to worry
Yeah.
about that.
Okay,
Because you don't get the negative side effects.
all right.
I mean, hey, we can roll for a random D&G item and hope for a belt of giant strength.
That's actually what I was gonna do. I was thinking about giving us one of those because I finally got enough points again. Pretty much every time I get 10,000, I just click D&G item.
Speaking of, who's getting it?
It depends on what we get. We'll decide who needs it.
Okay, so you're just going to randomly pop it out there.
Let's do it twice. Fuck it, why not?
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Nice. 3 times. Let's do 3 times.
Oh, no. I mean,
What?
2 is probably enough.
Or what? What do you got?
Fine, I'll
They're
hold on
rolling
to
for
it.
magic VMG magic items, spending their points for it. So, for those who are actually watching right now and realize that the 10,000 points, that's what everybody likes to save up for, to give whatever player you want a magic item.
We'll find out what each of them are and where they go.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm just leveling the field.
you guys are level equivalent of above 11, correct?
Yep, we're
Yes.
12 and 11, so.
Fucking that is annoying the hell out of me for the last. Okay, so give me. First one who
We'll
gave
go.
it was Marcus.
Yep.
So Marcus,
Mark.
give me a 2d6, a 2d10, not 2d6, 2d10. Oh well, nice and low.
38.
Okay, magic table C. So give me a 100. The only problem is when you do this, it's a random item. You never know if it's a potion or a scroll or.
That's a good one, though. That'll be a good one on that table.
What do we have? Detect magic, detect thoughts, scroll, and
Yeah,
we
got
can use all of that.
So, Brother May I, as you're helping them bury these holes, put these bodies in these holes, you see a backpack leaning against a tree.
Oh, no way.
And I don't know, how long is your magic?
You just get the haversack.
How much is your
10 minutes.
10?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
I
gonna say
can do it at will, so.
Yeah, we're gonna say
I'll
this
do it.
happens within the first 10 minutes. Y'all getting these bodies all sorted out. Yes, you find the backpack, and it is glowing. It has a central pouch and 2 side pouches. Each, as you look at it, have extra dimensional spaces. Yes, you do have Heward's handy haversack.
I love that one.
I mean, what are we up to now?
Well, I have 2 bags of holding.
I got
Fox
one.
has a bag of holding. Serge has a bag of holding. Now we have the haversack.
So carrying things is not going to be an issue.
But the haversack actually has 3 compartments, so it's like 3 bags of holding.
I think it is less space though, overall.
No,
The
the
side
the main compartment's bigger than and the 2 side ones are smaller than.
Oh, okay,
No.
okay.
It is actually a lot less. A bag of holding can carry 500 pounds. The haversack can carry 80 in the main compartment, and then 2 20s for 120 pounds
Oh.
max.
There you go.
Yep. Cool.
There's your information.
80. Yep. Cool.
All right, so the next item.
The bag of holding weighs 15 pounds, so you do save some weight by having that.
Yep.
Yep.
Do you want 2d10 and a d100?
2d10, please.
All right.
Are you the one that spent the next one?
10. Yep.
73.
73.
Okay, 73.
A good table, right? Right, table F.
No idea.
Not quite. Ooh. This is kind of a small table. Tell you what.
So it's
Give me a
got the good
D100
stuff.
roll and we'll see what happens.
All right. 2-4. 24.
All right. Almost. Not quite. So 24, I didn't like what it's on E, so I jumped to F. And
Okay.
with that 24, you find that one of these that just barely caught your attention before you threw it in the hole, just popped out of nowhere kind of deal, was wearing a pair of boots that are real nicely made. They look elvish in design.
Strider boots.
I'll nudge May I, holding the boots in my mouth.
Oh, okay.
They glow.
Identify!
Boots of elven kind.
Ah, nice.
While you wear these boots, your steps make no sound, regardless of the surface you are moving across. You also have advantage on stealth checks that rely on moving silently. So, for those, that actually will
The clanky
cancel out the clanky people's disadvantage.
Rock
Yeah.
wants that.
I'll go up to Rock, and if May I tells me what it is, there you go. There's the clanky is no more.
All right, so is that all? Is that all the...
No, I think I'm going to take one too. Let's see if we can get something cool.
Of course you
Something
will.
else.
Go ahead and spend them points.
Hey, gotta spend them on something.
Maybe you can always spend them on giving me advantage on every roll.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay. I love that both of them go, no.
So,
2d10,
Hey, may I?
please.
oh, no. Did
Say
you want
what?
to dice for the 11 boots?
Nah, you
Ooh,
can have
99.
May I? And
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I'm continuing to bury everything,
99.
burrowing it.
Seriously. All
That's
right.
the best table I can get, right?
That is definitely the best table you can currently get. Give me a
Wow.
percentage roll. Let's see what.
69.
Nice.
Good number. Good number.
Warple.
Best number there is. Come on, Vorpal Sword.
No.
On a belt of returning, because I can throw it and it'll come back.
We're a little low for a Vorpal weapon.
I mean, it's bad enough.
And then we could fight dragons.
Okay, you find. Let's do this, shall we?
I mean, a Hydra would be unaffected by a crit on a Vorpal weapon,
True.
but basically anything else is done.
What do we got?
I'm about to show you. All right. Let's move this out of my way. Let's add a handout.
Yeah. But, Rock, you take the boots because I already have two attuned items already. The armor and the necklace.
We don't have a limit on attuned items, do we?
Yes, you do.
Three
Three.
items.
Oh, you're going with the AL rules?
Yes, I am.
3.
Because,
Yep.
I mean, seriously, if 3 is a good
Three
amount,
is a
if
lot.
you can have, like, 5,
And there's
10
a lot of
attunement
items
items,
that you
that's
can get
crazy.
that are not attuned items. So
Yeah,
yes,
like
I'm
bags
still
of
good.
holding aren't attuned.
Yep. Because, let's see, I have my armor and then my staff, but then I have a circlet of blasting. That's not attunable. You know.
Yeah.
And then the bag of holding, that's not attunable. There's just, a decent amount of stuff.
Dizzy just gave somebody a random item.
Why
DMG
not?
item.
Okay.
Why not?
So, Sarge, you want to spend your points too?
I mean, I got this 5 more times. Let's just go for it. No, not right now.
Oh, I don't get points. So I don't even know how many points I have.
What the hell is it?
If you look
I'll bring
at
it
the
up.
chat, right below chat, it tells you how many points you have.
Yep, those
On
little
Twitch.
numbers right below the send a message in chat if you're on Twitch.
Yeah, I'm bringing up Twitch now just to see.
Oh, because you don't watch.
Yeah, I don't normally have it up.
Everyone has a routine. I brush my teeth.
Oh, here it is. Where is it? There it is. Sorry, had to find the right folder.
No problem.
Okay, there you go. You find that.
Ooh, is that a scarab?
Yep.
That is cool.
That looks awesome.
Scare protection.
May I?
Take it over to May I. This looks really cool.
There you go.
I'll spend another 10 minutes.
Apparently you're going to be spending more
Ritual.
time. So, Corporal
You're sitting there
punishment.
half hour later. I'm still going crazy, and you're just item.
2d10s, right?
2d10, please.
72.
72. All right. All right, same scenario with you as I'm going to do with Surge. Depending upon what you roll with your D100 will depend upon which one of these you get. So, go for it.
Advantage on saving
31.
throws versus spells, huh?
31.
What? Why are you making that face?
You'll see.
Oh,
it
it
doesn't
could
have
be
a
the
Thoughts.
same
picture.
thing.
There's not a picture. I don't understand why there's no picture. There should be a picture for this. Alright, so. Oh, no, that's a potion. No, we don't want that.
Potion detect thoughts?
No, it was a potion of giant strength.
Oh.
Wait a minute. What do you have?
Okay. So
All
that
right, here it is.
scarab.
700 mil points. Is that what it is?
So the scarab
The
literally
scarab
only
of
has
protection.
12 charges. That's it.
Well,
It
that's
doesn't
the charge is
recharge.
only used if you fail and then make it turn into a success. It always gives you
Yes.
advantage against saving throws, though.
Yeah, that's cool.
You have it on your body.
Yeah, I mean, it
So-
looks like, you put it on your hand, you focus on it, and then it imprints on you.
Yeah, you have to attune.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you have to attune to it. It doesn't seem like
It
you have to
doesn't
attune to
say
it.
it's attunement.
Hold on, I will double check that for you. So this is the other.
Oh, it
item.
does. It says requires attunement.
You find
The
this
one
item
design
here.
that requires attunement.
Oh, that is awesome.
Sure it is. Brother, may I?
I believe I know what that may be.
So, brother, may I?
Another 10 minutes.
Another 10 minutes.
After, 40 minutes or so, have I buried the ground?
Yeah. While they're all sitting there looking over this stuff, you definitely get everything buried. There you go. That is what you found.
Resistant, and you have
Now,
immunity to the
before I go
magic missile.
any further, are there any more points that
Oh,
need to be
nice.
spent?
I'm good.
Oh. Well, I do have another 10,000, but
I have a
think I-
50,000, but I'm not going to use it right now.
I don't think I have anything that needs attunement, though.
But you're
Do I
resistant to
know
force
what this
damage
is
most
called?
of the time.
No, I'm saying for the scarab because it gives me advantage on spell saves.
All right. Do you know what
It
the
does.
name of this item is? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Well, with his identifier, it's called a brooch of shielding,
Okay.
and it does
Thank
require
you.
attunement.
Okay.
Everybody done?
Mhm.
Wait.
So,
there's typing. What's
Does
going on?
anyone need this
It
more
doesn't
than I
just
do?
negate magic missiles.
While wearing this brooch, you have resistance to force damage, and you have immunity damage from magic missile spells. Yes.
So you have a permanent shield, and you have resistant to force. Because shield blocks magic missile, you just don't gain the +5 AC.
Yeah, you don't gain the AC bonus.
Yeah, but
But big magic missiles and also half damage from the disintegrate spell, because that's all force damage.
Yep.
cool. So whoever wants that, I think I'm fine personally.
with that scarab, Todd, you may want to keep that just because the fact that the big baddie's a lich, so that would be an undead.
True.
I mean, you're
Oh,
up
it does.
in front.
It gives
and-
me advantage on save throws against spells, and I'm usually up front, so I get hit by spells a lot.
Yep.
You do.
Or there are spell traps that I run through.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you have to give them? Are you out of attunement slots or something?
No, I don't have. No, I'm just saying. Does anyone need it more than I do? I don't have any attunement items right now.
Yeah, because the only thing you have
I
are
don't
the
either.
gloves of thievery, and those aren't attunement.
Yeah, and well, I have the frost brand. It doesn't require
All right,
attunement either.
so while you guys kind of decide who do what on this, I'm going to go ahead and shut us down.
Okay.
I think the viewers are going to sit here and listen to you guys say, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will pick up here next week to see what happens after the aftermath of the battle with the orcs and what's going on with the group. And as you just heard, they definitely have to deal with the lich issue somewhere down the line. So
Yeah.
check back with us. Friday.
Thank you for joining us. If it's your first time joining us.
Yes, thank you very much for joining and watching. Please continue to watch us, whether it be the gaming streams that I do or the D&D games we do on Friday nights and Sunday nights. We have one more this week at least of Terra's game. Of course, we'll get into Chapter 3 once GUI is a little closer to releasing the release of Chapter 4, so we don't have a long period in between if it comes down to it. But in between, some of the other players may bring in other games. They may not be 5th edition only. There may be other role-play games brought into play. The option is open. So check back with us on that. And, of course, next Sunday to see where these guys go from here. So, without that, any more announcements anybody wants to bring up? I believe, Todd, you're currently involved in something this weekend, right?
Yes, D&D Live 2020. Today's the actually yesterday was the last day for like all the streaming and stuff. Today's the last day for any games that you want to play digitally. They have one more game coming up in 20 minutes. So if you want to get on, donate to Red Nose Day, and then see if you can get in on a game. You have a chance to get in on this last session.
And do we know of any other conventions that are coming up that are going to be?
Gen Con will be coming up soon, and it is virtual.
Gen Con is online, and yes. GUI Cube is running games all weekend. And if you participate in the games, you can win GUI rewards.
Now, Gen Con is going to be when?
I think it's the end of July, beginning of August.
Okay, so
end of July, yeah.
Before too long, so in the next few weeks.
Yep.
So keep an eye out for that to join in, whatever, online. I believe ReaperCon actually has something coming up, too, that's going to be online?
In September. Yep, I think ReaperCon's in September.
And if I'm not mistaken...
September 3rd through the 6th.
And, of course, I usually do the DragonCon run. And I don't think they've actually made a definite decision on whether or not that's going to be live or streamed.
When is that normally?
That's usually the 1st of September.
So it's still a ways off.
Yeah, it's still some time off, and depending upon how all this goes with our current pandemic. So, ladies and gentlemen, if there's nothing else to be said, one last thing I'd like to say is please be nice to each other. Remember, we're all in this together. Your neighbor is... be nice to each other. It's the most thing that I can actually tell you all to do.
Don't go crazy over
treat
this.
Those around you the way you wish to be treated, no matter what. Thank you. We love all of you that are watching us. Pass it on. Let people know. Help us grow. Eventually, we'll get to that 100 followers, and we'll give you those miniatures. And once we reach the 150 followers, we'll give you a copy of GUI Cube's first chapter. And who knows, maybe beyond that. We've had other giveaways. So, subscribe, follow, check us out, watch all our shows, whatever. Pass it on, people. Pass the love. Y'all take care and have a good week.
Bye. Everyone take care. See ya.